You're watching the Daily Dodge Pregame Show.
And a very pleasant good evening, everyone, from Fireman's Park in Columbus. Daily Dodge TV presents the high school football game of the week. And tonight, it's a doozy of a matchup in the Capital Conference. A pair of unbeatens going at it. The Lake Mills L-Cats are in town to take on the homestanding Columbus Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. I'm Mike Tronson with you at the football field. I'm joined on site by my good friend and partner, Tim Haldeman. Aiden Voigt is our videographer and engineer for this broadcast. And it is brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Columbus Family Dental, Hometown Glass and Improvement, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game is also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Kladowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Pizza Ranch of Beaver Dam, Park Village Shopping Center, Richards Insurance, Preferred Dental Partners, Napleton Chevy Buick GMC, Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly, Gruber Law Office, Beaver Dam Tire and Service and Mayville Tire and Service, Air Care, Jerry's BP, Silica for your home, Moraine Park Technical College, Gardner Manufacturing, and Spartan Flooring. So glad to have you with us on this Friday night. And boy, it doesn't get much better than this, Tim Haldeman. Columbus ranked number 2 in the WIS Sports Coaches Survey in Division 4. Lake Mills is ranked number 5 in D4. As I mentioned, both are undefeated at 6-0 and sole possession of first place in the Capital Conference on the line tonight. What more could we ask for?
Well, big deal. Yeah, big deal. You know, yeah. I mean, we're within 3 weeks of the end of the regular season, and yeah, it's great that we're able to come back to our home away from home here, Mike Tronson, as you and I have done. I wonder how many dozens of broadcasts have we done from this particular facility here that sways in the wind. I love it. I haven't had that feeling since I was, on a tram here back 50 years ago, I think. But, yeah, this is awesome. I mean, the weather is absolutely perfect. This is a football evening if there ever was one. There is like zero breeze out here tonight, and 2 good clubs, and yeah, should be fun. We got contrasted styles, needless to say.
Yeah, certainly. Columbus, their bread and butter for a long time has been the ground game. Meanwhile, you've got Lake Mills, and they like to air it out quite a bit. You look at this Lake Mills team, and you know the roster. They're a fairly young team, Tim, but I was talking with head coach Tyler Huber last night, and what he told me was, he says, we really expected to be more experienced. And the reason he said that is he said because they had one of their returning players, who was the right tackle, I believe, decided not to come out for the football season. He instead is managing the soccer team this fall. And so he decided he wasn't going to come back out to play this season. Another player, a two-way player from last year, transferred to another school. And there was yet another player who was dismissed from the team. So he said, yes, we're young. We thought we were going to be a little more experienced, but they have quite a talented sophomore class. And I mentioned that quarterback. They like to throw it. Tyler Woleen, he's a sophomore, and he's pretty good. He's thrown for, so far this season, he's thrown for 801 yards and 6 touchdowns. He averages just under 7 yards a completion. So the secondary is going to be busy tonight for Columbus.
Well, Tyler Woleen is a very, very talented athlete. He can play all sports. He's a fantastic basketball player as well. I don't think he went out for baseball last spring, to the best of my knowledge, but that may be his best sport, to be very honest. But I think he's sort of holding out for football and basketball at the moment. But yeah, he was gifted as a young man who was 6'2.5", 6'3" when he was in 8th grade, and I've known his dad forever, and he was a very talented athlete. He had a couple of twin sisters that played hoops and volleyball and everything else down at Lake Mills. Graduated a year ago or so, and they were very talented as well. So, yeah, he's one that you're going to have to keep your eye on no doubt tonight, guaranteed.
Well, we mentioned that Lake Mills likes to air it out. Columbus likes to keep it on the ground. Let's go inside the numbers with these two teams, and you can see it on your Daily Dodge TV screen. Passing yards per game. Lake Mills averages 133 passing yards a game. Columbus, less than 50, 49.8. Rushing yards are actually fairly close. Columbus averaging 197 yards per game on the ground. Lake Mills, 184. How about these two defenses? Lake Mills has allowed less than 10 points a game. They're averaging 9.8 allowed per game. Columbus, pretty close, 10.7. So both of these teams know how to stop the other team from scoring.
Well, everybody knows about the history between these two ball clubs. Needless to say, they've been rivals and foes in the Capital Conference and whatever conference they're in now. What conference is it,
It's
Mike?
the Capital.
Is it still the Capital?
It's the Capital.
Yeah, I mean, you have to check from year to year.
Not the lowercase, it's the Capital.
Okay. But, yeah, these two have been battling it out for a long, long time. Lake Mills, has never had the football tradition that Columbus has had throughout the years. But just the last number of years now, they've been going to this passing attack, and it's really been to their advantage. But up until this point, they have not fared very well against Columbus, needless to say. And, of course, this is our first opportunity to bring Columbus to the folks listening this year. And, well, let's face it, there's one absentee that happens to be in North Dakota at the moment.
You're talking about the state's all-time leading rusher, Colton Brunell, who graduated last year, and taking over the main tailback duties this year, Connor Roach. And he's done pretty well. 659 yards on the ground coming into tonight's game, 10 touchdowns. He's averaging just under 9 yards per carry. And Connor Roach is a senior. And one of the things that has to be helping him and the success of the team in general is that Columbus this year brought back the entire offensive line from last year. And I tell you what, those guys are experienced, they're big, they're physical, and that's one of the reasons that they've had so much success.
Well, without a doubt, that's a 100%er right there. And you take a look at the scores thus far that Columbus has had throughout the year. There's nothing even remotely close.
No.
And very honestly, I have not had the opportunity to see Columbus play. Oh, I shouldn't say that. Aquinas, no doubt, was close. But we all know about La Crosse Aquinas and what happened last year. And, of course, this year, Columbus beat them right here at this venue just about 4 weeks ago. Excuse me, Mike, and everybody else at home, by the way. But, you take Aquinas out of the equation thus far, and nobody's held a candle to Columbus. And Lake Mills, no doubt, games have been much closer for the most part.
So it's going to be a fun one tonight. It is a beautiful night for high school football, the first Friday evening of the month of October. And we're going to have a good crowd on hand, but for those of you that couldn't be here, we're glad you're with us here on Daily Dodge TV. Now, Lake Mills won the coin flip, and they deferred their choice to the second half, so that means Columbus is going to receive the opening kickoff tonight. So let's give you the starters for this game, starting with the offense for Columbus under first-year head coach Andy Ryan. And the quarterback is Peyton Powers. He is a 6'3", 175-pound junior. At running back is Connor Roach. We talked about him, 5'9", 175, and a senior. Fullback is Riley Kaminsky, 6 feet tall, 190 pounds, and a senior. The tight end is Owen Hacht, a junior, 6'1", 200 pounds. Starting receivers include Axel Elaine, 6'3", 195-pound senior, and Jordan Mowbray, he's a junior, 6'2", 195. Looking at the offensive line starters, well, we'll start with the tackles. Landon Schultz, 6 feet 3 inches tall, 230 pounds, and a junior. The other tackle, Ray Guerrero, 6'5", 305 pounds, and a senior. The guards are Jordan Reuter, a junior, 6'3", 265, along with Wyatt Graffin, a junior at 6 feet 4 inches tall, 265 pounds. The center is Carter Geminder, senior, 6 feet tall, 240. Those are the offensive starters for the Cardinals. Now the Lake Mills Elcats defensive starters. They're coached by Tyler Huber. They'll start on defense. We'll start with the defensive line. The defensive ends are Max Rudebush, a senior at 6 feet 5 inches tall, and Tommy Cassidy, a 6 foot 2 inch senior. Defensive tackles are Levi Stark, 6'1" junior, and Griffin Dolwick, 6 feet tall and a senior. Looking at the linebacking core, linebackers include Cam Habish, a 5 foot 8 inch sophomore, along with Nathan Hahn, a 5'11" senior. Other linebackers, Caden Smolinski, a 6 foot junior, and Dylan Brinkman, he's a 5'11" sophomore. The cornerbacks are Alex Breaker, a 6'4" senior, along with Mason Flood, 5 foot 10 inch junior. And at safety is Tyler Woline, 6 foot 3 inch sophomore. The Lake Mills roster does not list the weights of the players, but we do have the heights. So those are your starters for tonight's game. Lake Mills in white jerseys and pants tonight with blue numbers and some blue and yellow trim. Columbus in the home red jerseys and pants with white numbers and white helmets. And these two teams getting set to do battle in just a few moments.
Well, you'll hear the name Connor Roach lots tonight. Well, you've heard it a lot in the last 3 years, very honestly, here at Columbus as well. He was the backup to Colton Brunel, and his stats, I would love to know what his stats were for at least the last couple years. I guarantee you he probably averaged at least 12 yards a carry on the ground. I would love to know, because he would come in after the game was basically over, and oftentimes that was at halftime, and he would have, like 5 carries for 175 yards. Mm-hmm. It just continued that week after week after week over the last couple of years. So now he's the man. He's the guy toting the mail, if you will.
All right, so that is our matchup. Right now we're going to step aside for a timeout. We'll come back. We'll get you ready for the opening kickoff. Right after this, you're watching the Daily Dodge TV High School Football Game of the Week on Daily Dodge TV.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate, plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your auto owner's insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you. Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show.
And we welcome you back as we get you set for tonight's high school football game of the week. It's Lake Mills and Columbus. Mike Tronson, Tim Haldeman, Aiden Voigt with you on Daily Dodge TV. If you'd like to send us an email during the broadcast tonight, we'd love to hear from you. You can email the booth at sports@dailydodge.com. Sports@dailydodge.com. Send us your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for. Please put Columbus or Lake Mills in the subject line. That way we know it's you. And we'd love to hear from you tonight if you are out there watching this broadcast. As a matter of fact, we've already got our first email here, and it says cheering for the best managers, Abby Fox and Ashlyn Friedenberg. Grandma and Grandpa Fox are checking in from the farm, and they say go Cards. And I got to also give a shout out to Abby and Ashlyn, because they stopped up here a few minutes ago and they dropped off some candy for us to snack on during the broadcast, and they made me promise that I would give them a shout out, and I always try to keep my promises. So there you go. But Grandma and Grandpa Fox on the farm tuned in tonight. And again, you can send us an email. sports@dailydodge.com is where you'll find us. Tonight's game brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Columbus Family Dental, Hometown Glass and Improvement, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Kladowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Pizza Ranch of Beaver Dam, Park Village Shopping Center, Richards Insurance, Preferred Dental Partners, Napleton Chevy Buick GMC, Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly, Gruber Law Office, Beaver Dam and Mayville Tire and Service, Air Care, Jerry's BP, Silica for your home, Moraine Park Technical College, Gardner Manufacturing, and Spartan Flooring. Again, Lake Mill's going to kick it off. Columbus will receive the opening kick in this game, and it's going to be Brock Levake to kick it away for Lake Mills. And we've got Jordan Mowbray and Owen Cowell back deep for Columbus. Here is the approach by Levake. Boom, the kick is in the air, end-over-end kick, and it will be taken at the 5-yard line by number 5, and that's Cowell across the 20 and taken down at around the 23, maybe the 24-yard line, tackled there on special teams by Caden Bleepernicht, 5-foot, 10-inch senior. And so this game is underway. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Columbus, moving left to right on your Daily Dodge TV screen in the first quarter. Ball's at the Columbus 24-yard line. And on 1st and 10, single receiver split wide to each side. And the quarterback, Peyton Powers, out of the shotgun. And we'll hand it off to Connor Roach. And breaks one tackle, gets across the 25 out to about the 26, maybe even the 27. It'll be a gain of close to 3 and a 2nd and 7 coming up for the Cardinals. Ball's marked at the 27-yard line. Just underway here, first quarter. Good crowd on hand. There were a lot of cars here in the park. I got here about 5:30, and there were already a lot of cars in the parking lot. People were ready for this one. All right, they're calling it 2nd and 8 from the 27-yard line. Again, Powers out of the gun, will hand it off. That's Roach breaking tackles, left side, 25-30. He's out to the 40 and across the 40-yard line, tackled at about the 42-yard line. That was Tyler Woline with some help from a teammate, bringing him down, but not before a first down. Takes it all the way out to the 43. It's a gain of 16 and a fresh set of downs for the Cardinals. 1st and 10, Columbus on the 43. Out of the gun, that is Powers handing it up and through a hole. He could go. This is Roach to the 40, 30, left side 20, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Columbus. Connor Roach takes it 57 yards to the house. We're a minute and 15 seconds in. It's already 6-0 Columbus. Wow.
Well, I talked about Connor Roach's yards per carry. Well, he's just under 25 yards per carry right now.
Yes, with that one, huh?
That was what they call, back in my day, a quick opener. That's what they call them.
And now the conversion try. They're going to go for 2 here. Powers out of the gun, and he options to Roach. Roach will take it in for the 2-point conversion. Yep, barely touched. And so, just like that, it is 8-0 Columbus, a minute and 15 seconds into the game. We'll take a 1-minute break. We're back in 1 minute on Daily Dodge TV.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
Your Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam knows that Wisconsinites take tailgating seriously, and they'll help you take it to the next level with their award-winning Fox Brothers brats and everything you need, whether you're at the game or enjoying it at home. Fox Brothers award-winning exclusive recipes use only the highest quality ingredients you'll taste with every bite and every brat. Try their 11 Grand Champion brats and sausages, including their pre-cooked Fox Brothers original brats, spicy Southwest chicken brats, and Philly cheese brats. Check them out online at foxbrospigglywiggley.com.
Smoked.
And as we welcome you back to Fireman's Park, I should have talked to the referees when they were up here in the booth, because they didn't even wait till we came out of commercial break. The ensuing kickoff returned by Brinkman of Lake Mills across the 35 out to the 37. So the Elcats find themselves down 8-0, 10:38 to go first quarter on the Gruber Law Office's one call, that's all scoreboard. But they have decent field position, 1st and 10 at their own 37, moving right to left. Quarterback is Tyler Woleen. He's out of the shotgun. They motion a man, and they fake the handoff, does Woleen. Pump fake, now throws right side, caught out there. That is on the reception, Gibson Quant. His nickname is Gibby. And Quant makes the reception. Gibby takes it out to the 42-yard line. That's a gain of 5 for Gibby, and a 2nd and 5 coming up for Lake Mills. I was talking to Coach Huber last night, and he called him Gibby. I said, is that what he goes by? And he goes, yep, he goes by Gibby. And I said, well, that's what we're going to call him.
That's really original. You know, really, I mean, they went way off the cliff to come up with that nickname.
I'll tell him you said that. And it's 2nd and 5. Lake Mills from the 42, single receiver to the left. Motion a man again, and this time they hand it off, and straight ahead on the carry, Cam Habish, the 5'8" sophomore. And he might have lost a yard there. He lost a yard. It's going to be 3rd and 6 coming up for the Elcats, as that was the first carry of the game for the sophomore, Habish. Habish coming into this game with 387 rushing yards and 5 touchdowns. Ball's on that right hash. 9:18 and counting left in the first quarter. 8-0 Columbus leads on the Gruber Law Office's one call, that's all scoreboard. 3rd and 6, Elcats from their own 41. Trips to the left. Woleen dumps off a screen. Habish has it. He's to the 50. Right sideline, breaks a tackle and out of bounds. And now a late flag as he picked up the first down and a lot more. They dumped off a screen. And that's a first down and more, as I said, for the Elcats. Let's see where they mark it here. And, well, they initially was up near the 40 of Columbus. Now they're going to put it back around the 40.
Well, it was an 18-yard gain initially.
Oh, they're going to walk off the penalty yards. I beg your pardon. And so it was an unsportsmanlike penalty on Columbus. And the ball's inside the 30.
Who caught the pass, Mike?
That was Habish, number 8.
All right.
It's going to be put at the 28. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Elcats at the Columbus 28. 9 minutes to go first quarter. Ball still in that right hash. Woleen has the snap and gives it up. Habish breaks one tackle, straight ahead, and finally, the ball's out, or was the play over?
I think they
and Columbus recovered, but I thought the play was over.
Yep.
Let's
I heard
see
a
here.
Whistle.
I swear, it's going to be Lake Mills ball. The tackle was made by Caleb Syme. It results in a gain of 2. And 2nd and 8 coming up with the ball just shy of the Columbus 25-yard line. 8-0 Cardinals. First quarter. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Here's Woleen taking the low snap, back to throw. Got time, throws, and it is bobbled, incomplete.
Ooh.
And that could have been 6 right there, as he was trying to hit Ethan Glenecki, the 6'4 junior, and Glenecki just could not come up with it cleanly. It'll bring a 3rd down and 8 up now from the 26-yard line.
I'll tell you, there's a couple of targets out there for Lake Mills. Those boys got some size.
8:08 to go in the opening stanza. 3rd and 8, Lake Mills on the Columbus 26. Again, 2 receivers on either side. And Moline throws right side. It's caught out there. 25 breaks a tackle and gets inside the 20 down near the 16-yard line. On the reception was Max Rudebush, 6'5" senior. He's got a first down. Rudebush is a Yale commit. He's going to Yale. What do we got here? All right, there we go. Thank you. Aiden saying we are up to 200 viewers already. That's good. Rudebush is going to play at Yale in college. And it's 1st and 10 with the ball now inside the 20. We'll call it the 18-yard line. Moline hands it off. Oh, and he's hit hard. Oh, what a play by Wyatt Graffin. Graffin, the defensive tackle, says, how do you do? Oh, that was a hit, and it's a loss of 1. 2nd and 11 coming up. Woo, that was a play.
He got swallowed up. How's that for a descriptive on that play?
That's a good way to say it.
Swallowed up and spit back out. Whoa.
We talked about these teams.
Ouch.
That both of them can play defense. 2nd and 11. From the Columbus 19 for the Yellcats. Moline fakes the handoff. He wants to throw now. Rolling to the near side. Now changes direction. Still looking to throw. Here comes pressure. He throws. It is almost intercepted. Oh, my goodness. That was Owen Cowell, the safety, who darn near had a pick, but it's incomplete. And 3rd and 11 now coming up for the Yellcats. We've got an email here. Ed Pavlovsky, class of 1982, says, let's go Cards. Keep the train rolling. And Ed, thank you very much for checking in. Ed Pavlovsky, class of 82. We love the alums when they check in. 3rd and 11, Yellcats on the Columbus 19. Pump fake, Moline. Fade to the right corner, and it is incomplete. The pass was intended for Gibby Quant, and the coverage provided by Jack Town, the cornerback. It's 4th down.
I'll tell you, you've already seen that a lot of deception in the passing attack of Lake Mills. They like to, fake a pass this way and then, have the receivers given them an amount of time to make another move. And they fake that first one, and it appears as though they're going to go for it here.
I would
on
think
4th
so.
Down. It sure makes sense to me.
Another email came in. It says, Abby Fox is very knowledgeable with football and outsmarts Jared Fox all day long, LOL. Well, I wouldn't doubt that. I've known Jared a long time.
I make no comment on that.
Okay. Now we're just having fun. Sports at dailydodge.com. 4th and 11. Yellcats on the Columbus 19. Flag in the play. Actually, multiple flags.
5 on Lake Mills.
Yep. False start is going to be the call on Lake Mills. Hey, Steve and Marianne are watching the Columbus Cardinals from Rome, Wisconsin. You said, Tim, the other night that
told ya.
Steve and Marianne. No, but they didn't type it Steve Gates and Marianne. Usually that's the way it's typed, but that's all right. We know who they are.
Hi, guys. Enjoy your evening, and we'll try to bring you some entertainment.
Well,
and Steve, you're not going to believe this. I did not play golf today. I did not. One of the nicest days.
When was the last time you heard that?
Yeah.
On a nice day, Tim Haldeman did not play golf. It's 4th and 16 for the Yellcats back at the Columbus 24. 2 receivers to each side. Moline out of the gun, has the snap. Back to throw. Down the middle. It is caught. Touchdown, Lake Mills. Caught by Dylan Brinkman. Owen Cowell, the safety, fell down. And Brinkman with the reception, a 24-yard touchdown strike. And it's 8-6 Columbus with 6:32 to go in the first quarter. Wow. 24-yard touchdown pass. And now they go for 2. They had a little Daffy Duck formation there, but now they line up, and actually now they're going to line up to kick it an extra point. It looked like they were going to go for 2. They had that Daffy Duck formation, but they said, nope, they're going to try and kick it. This is Brock Levake. Kick is up and good. 8-7. We've got a 1-point game in favor of Columbus, and we are back in 1 minute on Daily Dodge TV.
Cheer. Now cheer louder. Any accomplishment worth doing is worth doing with all your heart and soul. The entire team at Hometown Glass and Improvement knows that dedication, time, and respect can lead to greatness. When practicing free throws, running for a touchdown, or installing new windows and doors, it is commitment to something larger than oneself that creates a legacy. So keep cheering for your hometown team. Hometown Glass and Improvement online at hometownglass.com.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
We're going to stop taking. And we welcome you back. And again,
baby.
On the return for Columbus, Owen Cowell, and he takes it all the way out to the 45-yard line before being tackled on the play by Alex Breaker.
Ooh, that young man's got some quickness.
Yes, he does.
Yowza.
We may have to stop taking full breaks after each touchdown because we're not getting back in time. These officials apparently have dinner plans after the game, and they don't wait for us to come out of commercial. Big return, 1st and 10 for Columbus at their own 45-yard line, moving left to right. Been a good one so far here on Daily Dodge TV. Mike Tronson, Tim Haldeman, Aiden Voigt. Handoff Roach coming to the near side, east of the 45, outside 50, and run out of bounds in Lake Mills territory. He is just a couple of yards shy of what would be another first down. 2nd and 2 after a gain of 8.
Well, his average just went down significantly.
2nd and 2, Columbus at the Lake Mills 47. Powers gives it up, Roach straight ahead, 45, and he picks up the first down. And that was Nathan Hahn on the stop, but not before a first down is picked up. They mark it inside the 45 at about the 43. Gain of 4 on that last play and a fresh set of downs. And on the next play, they go left side, and a flag comes in very late.
That's going to be a...
after Roach with the carry went to the left side, and...
he got him by the helmet.
Yeah.
I think that's good. Well, we'll see. Don't want to speculate here.
And it is a face mask on Lake Mills, so that's going to benefit Columbus. This email says, Grandma Roach, Aunt Ann, Uncle Bill, neighbors Pat and Steve cheering on the Cardinals from Green Valley, Arizona. Thank you, Daily Dodge. We love your commentary, and thank you for tuning in. We hope you do enjoy the broadcast, and thanks for letting us know. All right, 1st and 10. They're going to go hurry up here, Columbus. And Powers hands it off to Roach straight ahead. He gets met near the 25-yard line. The line of scrimmage was the 28. He picked up close to 2. 2nd and 8 coming up as they went a little hurry up there. 5.5 minutes to go in the first quarter on the Gruber Law Office's one call, that's all scoreboard. It is 8-7. Cardinals leading the Elcats by 1. 2nd and 8. And Powers giving it to Roach straight ahead, and I lost him in the pile momentarily. There were white jerseys all over the place as he got inside the 25. Mark him down at around the 21.
3rd and a short 4.
A short 4 or a long 3, you take your pick. We'll call it 3rd and a long 3. Ball near the 21-yard line. Powers out of the gun, gives it to Roach, goes right side. He's to the 20, 15, 10, breaks a tackle, 5, and did he get in? Yes, touchdown, Columbus. What a run by Roach of 21 yards to the house. His second TD of the first quarter, and it's now 14-7 Cardinals.
Boy, I'll tell you, he's getting some great blocking downfield, but, you know, you can only do so much, and this kid can make it happen. He's a great back.
Fun to watch, no doubt about it. Columbus now with a conversion try.
Oh, what are we going to do?
Well, yeah,
They might kick it.
Well, and that's what I was wondering. Are they going to kick it here, or? I don't know when extra point or conversion tries became such an event. You know, when these teams do the Daffy Duck formations and line up on one side, and then they break that, and they.
Oh, they're still going to go for.
They are going to go for two.
Yeah. Well, this is taking a long time.
It is, isn't it? All right, 2-point conversion for Columbus here. Out of the gun, Powers gives it to Roach, and boy, he's barely even touched. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. 16-7 Cardinals. Back in 1 minute, Daily Dodge TV.
This is Abby Kwiatkowski with Kwiatkowski Real Estate. We know leaving a home can be emotional, exciting, and scary. Whether you are downsizing, relocating, or upsizing, our family business would love the honor of walking you through the process of finding a new homeowner for the house you've loved and cared for. We look forward to the opportunity to get you through the home sale process with care and skill. If you are considering selling your home or you have questions about selling in the future, call your trusted real estate advisors at Kwiatkowski Real Estate, 920-219-9212.
Are you ready to score big on home comfort? Cheer on our area athletes with McKinstry's Home Furnishings. From plush recliners to luxurious sofas, stylish bedroom sets to cozy area rugs, and all the accessories you need to make your home a winner. Whether you're outfitting your man cave or upgrading your living room with MVP style, McKinstry's has you covered. Game on with McKinstry's Home Furnishings, where winning starts at home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
Went to break. Hey, we made it back in time for the kickoff. What do you know? Daily Dodge TV is always improving. Here's the approach and the kick. End over end kick. It's a short kick. It'll be bouncing and fielded near the 15. Coming to the 20, breaking a tackle, 25, 30.
Ooh,
still on his feet, and finally down at about the 31-yard line is the Colin Christian. He wears number 3. 16-7 on the Gruber Law Office's one call, that's all scoreboard in favor of Columbus. 4:28 to go first quarter. It's 1st and 10 for Lake Mills. Elcats have it at their own 31. Hey, you know, we just saw in the crowd here, Tim Haldeman was Rich Reynolds, our former colleague and good friend, and his son Joey out there.
Yeah, Joey played baseball out in, I want to say, Idaho this summer.
He's good. He's a fine baseball player. Yes, he is.
Tell you, he's going for the big time. You never know. Graduate of Edgewood College.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he is. 1st and 10 for the Elcats from their own 31. Balls on the near hash. Woline, bobble that snap. Fake the hand up, rolling to the right, being chased. Woline. And he's going to tuck it under and run out of bounds. He was running for dear life. He'll get maybe about 4 yards to the 35. We'll see where they mark it here. It's going to be a 4-yard gain, as I said. 2nd and 6 coming up with the ball at their own 35.
He did that all on his own. It was not a clean snap, and just was sort of discombobulated back there. Wasn't the kind of play that they had anticipated. He just outran everybody to the corner. Very talented athlete.
On 2nd and 6. Low snap, the give to Havish, straight ahead, and he got met after about a gain of only 1 and pushed back. Another email here. This one says, Rod and Ramona Coughlin are watching from home, and they wish their daughter Kim in the class of 84 a happy 40-year reunion. Yeah, we got to talk about that. Thanks for the email, by the way. But at halftime tonight, they're going to have a reunion of the 1984 Columbus High School softball state championship team. That team, if I'm not mistaken, was the first sports team to win a state title in Columbus. and they're going to be honored at halftime tonight. So, yes, exciting to see some of those players back. Here is Woleen looking to throw. Being chased. Throws on the run. It is caught on the right sideline. Still on his feet all the way down near the 20-yard line of Columbus before finally being tackled. And what a reception by Caden Smolinski. He's a junior and takes it all the way down to the Columbus 21-yard line, 1st and 10, Lake Mills.
44 yards on the reception.
What a throw by Woleen, and what a catch by Smolinski going down the right sideline. And Lake Mills set up in pretty good shape again with 3:10 and counting left in the first quarter of play. 1st and 10 Elcats, Cardinals 21-yard line. Handoff, right side through a hole. Getting down near the 15-yard line was Smolinski. We'll see where they mark it. Looks like it's about a 5-yard pickup. And that's exactly what it is. They'll mark it at the 16. 16-7, Columbus leads Lake Mills on the Gruber Law Office's one call, that's all scoreboard. But right now the Elcats are threatening.
Tell you, Woleen showed his athletic ability and escapability on that just previous play just moments ago.
2nd and 5 from the 16. Low snap. Woleen has it. He's going to run with it straight ahead. 15 to the 10. He breaks a tackle down inside the 5-yard line. Roach on the stop. Luke Call was also there defensively, but a 1st and goal now for the Elcats. On the keeper by Woleen, the ball's just inside the 5-yard line. So that was a pickup of around 11 on that play, and now 1st and goal from the 5. Single receiver wide to the left, another receiver over to the right. Habish, the lone setback behind Woleen. He bobbles the snap and he falls on it and the play's over. But that's going to result in a loss of 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and goal back at the 10. That could have been disastrous there, but he was able to fall on that one. He's got an email from Lucas. Says, shout out to Natalie, Norman, and Walter. Go Cards. Thanks, Lucas, for the email. Appreciate you. sports@dailydodge.com. If you'd like to check in tonight, you can email the booth. sports@dailydodge.com. Put Columbus or Lake Mills in the subject line. Send me your name, where you're from, and who you're cheering for. You know the drill. Woleen gives it up. Habish. He gets upended by Roach. I don't know if he was trying to hurdle him or if just Roach's momentum caused him to kind of flip up in midair. But anyways, the ball is at the 7. Pickup of close to 3 yards, maybe a little less than that. Under a minute and counting left in the first quarter on the Gruber Law Office's one call, that's all scoreboard. 16-7, Cardinals lead, but the Elcats are threatening. Officially 3rd and goal from the 8. Woleen back to throw. Rolling right, still looking. Now back across the grain. Caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Lake Mills. Ethan Glenecki. An 8-yard strike from Woleen. It's 16-13. 24 seconds left in the first quarter. What a wild first quarter this has been.
Don't look now, but sophomore quarterback Tyler Woleen is 6 for 8. Pardon me. He is 5 for 8 for 99 yards and a couple of scores.
And they will, are they going to kick it or go for 2 here? They're going to kick it. So Levake will attempt the extra point. And here is the kick. Plenty of leg. It's good. 24 seconds left to play in this first quarter. And on the Gruber Law Office's one call, that's all scoreboard. It is now Columbus 16, Lake Mills 14. That's now 2 touchdown passes in the game for Woleen. The first one was to Brinkman, this one to Glenecki. And you combine that with the 2 touchdown runs by Connor Roach of Columbus, And in the first quarter alone, we've had now 30 combined points.
Yeah, this is rather amazing. We've got Tyler Woline passing through the air for 99 yards and 180 degrees difference. Columbus, Connor Roach with 8 carries for 115 yards and 2 scores.
Well, hey, we said it coming into this one. This was going to be a doozy, and so far, it's as advertised. LeVake will kick it off. And Mowbray goes back deep along with Cowell for the Cardinals. Along with our producer, engineer, videographer, jack of all trades, Aiden Voigt, Mike Tronson, Tim Haldeman with you as the kick will bounce and be taken at the 10. That is Mowbray to the 20 as he tried to go near side, but he was tackled as he tried to come to the near side. Tackle made by Bliefernicht. And they'll mark it around the 21. So that was an 11-yard return. And 1st and 10 for Columbus at their own 21 with just 18 seconds left in the opening stanza on your Gruber Law Office's one call, that's all scoreboard. We're at Fireman's Park in Columbus. Gorgeous night for high school football, or for just about anything. On 1st and 10, out of the gun, Powers. And before the ball is snapped, we have a whistle and a flag. And it is, it's a false start on, it looked like he was trying to juggle, the referee, when he was doing his signal. It looked like he was juggling, but yeah, we're going to call it false start. And it's 1st and 15 back at the 16.
You tell him that at halftime.
I'll tell him that,
yeah.
Powers takes the handoff, throws left side, caught out there. And back to the original line of scrimmage goes Jordan Mowbray. So he got back the penalty yardage. It's 2nd and a long 10. And that's the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of the first quarter with the score. Columbus 16, Lake Mills 14, back after this 1-minute break on Daily Dodge TV.
Are you ready to score big on home comfort? Cheer on our area athletes with McKinstry's Home Furnishings. From plush recliners to luxurious sofas, stylish bedroom sets to cozy area rugs, and all the accessories you need to make your home a winner. Whether you're outfitting your man cave or upgrading your living room with MVP style, McKinstry's has you covered. Game on with McKinstry's Home Furnishings, where winning starts at home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
When it comes to a winning lineup, turn to the selection of new and pre-owned vehicles at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam. Their team goes the extra mile to provide a winning experience, from hassle-free financing options to exceptional customer service. It's like having a dedicated cheering section cheering you on in every step of the vehicle purchase. Give the team at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam a call at 920-885-3301 or visit napleton151.com and find new roads with their winning inventory.
And we start the second quarter. It's underway already. And on the first play of the second quarter, Connor Roach, the ball carrier, and he lost about a yard, almost 2. It's going to be 3rd and about 12 coming up for Columbus, now moving left or right to left.
Mike, you got some info in regards to Connor Roach. He didn't even practice much this week, right?
Yeah, so apparently he had some bruised ribs, and he didn't practice much this week. He was injured on defense a week or 2 ago, but boy, he looks pretty sharp tonight. Powers throws incomplete across the middle. That one was intended for Owen Hacht, the tight end. And it brings up a 4th down and a punting situation, as Columbus will have to kick it away. Opening minute of play, second quarter, and on the Gruber Law Office's one call, that's all scoreboard. It's 16-14. Cardinals on top of the L-Cats, and Lake Mills, one would think, should get pretty good field position when this is all said and done, but we'll see. Riley Kaminsky will punt. There's the snap back. Kaminsky gets the kick off as there was pressure coming. Pretty good kick. It's going to take a Columbus bounce. It will go inside the 40 of Lake Mills and be downed around the 42-yard line. I beg your pardon, around the 37-yard line. Beg your pardon. And so that's where the L-Cats are going to set up shop. See if we get some more emails coming in here. This email says, way to go, L-Cats, cheering on my alma mater and grandson, Colin Christian, number 3. That's from Deb. Deb checking in. Deb, thank you very much. Glad you're checked in tonight. Appreciate you. 1st and 10, L-Cats on their own 37 going left to right. Handoff and straight ahead to about the 39 on the carry. That was Liefernicht, I believe. Yep. Liefernicht with the short gain of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 8 for the L-Cats. 10:40 and counting left until intermission. This has been a dandy so far. You know, Lake Mills was, 6-5, I believe, last year. Columbus was 10-2 last year, but they came into this season losing their top running back, and they had a new head coach. But, boy, these two teams haven't missed a beat. And a throw by Woline. Caught on the near side and brought down near the midfield stripe. The reception was made by Glenecki, who had the touchdown a little while ago. That's a first down for the L-Cats. Gain of 11 out to the midfield stripe. 1st and 10, Lake Mills on the 50-yard line. Yeah, I mean, Columbus, the new coach this year, Andy Ryan. Now, he's not new to the program. He was coaching the defensive backs last year, and of course, he wasn't foreign to the program. But they lose, Colton Brunel, the state's all-time leading rusher. That doesn't matter. Bring back the entire offensive line, a lot of talent, and this team's rolling along. And Woline hands it off. This is Habish straight ahead across the 50 to about the 47. Gain of around 3.
I'll tell you, Mike, I'm going to go back one play. When they had that 11-yard reception to Glenecki, I'll tell you what, Woline just rolls to his right so comfortably and, throws off the right foot. The timing was perfect. Oh, he's tough to handle, I want to tell you. And at 6'3" with great quickness, I don't know, football may be his best sport.
On 2nd and a short 8 or a long 7 from the 48. Taking the handoff, Woline wants to throw. He's got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Looks downfield, incomplete. And that one was intended, I believe, for Brinkman. There was coverage there by Jack Town, the cornerback. Hey, this email came in, says this guy, his name is Dan. Dan is checking in from Buckeye, Arizona. Says, I was born in Columbus a long time ago. He says, I'm watching from home, Go Cards, and says, hey, he says he reads Daily Dodge every day. Well, Dan, my friend, thank you very much for the email. We appreciate that.
If he told us his last name, we could figure out who it really was.
Well, he did. I just mentioned the first name.
Okay.
All right, 3rd and 8. And here is Woline faking the hand, a quick throw to the near side. Incomplete. Off the hands of the intended receiver, Max Rudebush. And it's now 4th down.
Hit him in a bad place.
Yeah,
Hit him in a bad place, right between the 1 and the 8, right in the hands. And if he's going to play at Yale, he's going to have to start catching the football.
Hey, this is another email here. This is Emily Woline. This time I'll mention the last name.
Oh, yeah.
Emily Woline, sister of quarterback Tyler Woline, says, go L-Cats. Emily, thank you very much for the email. Nice to hear from you.
And I apologize for all the bad calls in basketball that I made on you, Emily. I apologize.
Your brother's got a heck of an arm. He's a great quarterback. All right, here's the punt. And this one is going to take a Lake Mills bounce inside the 5. Did they keep it out of the end zone?
Oh, brother.
No, but a nice attempt. But there we go. So with 9:09 to go, 2nd quarter, on the Gruber Law Office's one call, that's all scoreboard, it is now a 1st and 10 for Columbus And they lead it by 2. Let's see what else we have here. Yeah, Emily is checking in from UW Platteville. You ever heard of that school there, Tim?
Yeah, happens to be my alma mater.
It's your alma mater.
Say hi to all my, 50-plus-year-old friends that are down there.
Well, we're just shy of 300 viewers right now. That's really good. 1st and 10 from the 20 for the Cardinals. Peyton Powers turns around, hands it off. Roach straight ahead, breaks the tackle, 25 and out to about the 26. Boy, he just gets a burst. Woo. They're going to give him 6 on that play. 2nd and 4 coming up now.
He was pretty close on that one. Got some good blocks right up through the middle and pretty close to going all the way.
On 2nd and 4 from the 26. Give to Roach, right side, breaking tackles, 30, 35, 40. Right sideline, 50. Down the sideline, 40, 30, 20, 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Columbus. Connor Roach with
Penalty
his
flag.
3rd of the game. But wait a minute.
Flag.
It's coming back. Oh, my. The penalty flag wipes out what would have been a 74-yard touchdown run. Oh, my.
Wow, that was a track meet on the far sideline, Mike. Holy smoke, can that kid run. Wow.
So bring it back. Another email here. This is a hello from a Columbus alum, Julie Benish, class of 1984, checking in from Marshfield. Says, good luck, Cards. So Julie, thank you very much.
Did she play softball?
I don't know. She didn't say, but says good luck, Cards. And Jordan Reuter also giving a shout out to Jordan. And the ball is down. And the ball is down right at the 15 of Columbus. Clock running with exactly 8 minutes to go until halftime. On the Gruber Law Office's one call, that's all scoreboard. It remains 16-14 in favor of the Cardinals. Mike Tronson, Tim Haldeman with you. Aiden Voigt is here as well. It's the A-team here tonight. Or I should say the ATM team, we like to call ourselves.
Team.
The money team. On 3rd and long, and handoff, and absolutely going nowhere was Cowell. And I tell you what, Tommy Cassidy, the defensive end, 6'2 senior, made a heck of a play. And it's 4th and 14, and Columbus will have to punt from the shadow of their own goalpost as we approach the 7-minute mark and counting here in this second quarter.
Watch out here. Lake Mills almost blocked that last punt.
Kaminsky will punt. Gets it away. High floater fielded at the 47 of Columbus. Ooh, a little dangerous there, but that was Brinkman able to field that one.
We know how difficult it is to catch punts. If you don't believe it, ask the Badgers. Oh, brother. That's another story in itself, too.
6:58 to go.
By the way,
first
tomorrow at 3 o'clock, the Brewers play, right? I switched after, as they were going into the 9th inning last night, so I had something else to watch. So 3 o'clock tomorrow, right?
Moving on.
Oh, man. You're kidding me.
Yeah, I've been stewing about that one all day long. I've been stewing about that all day long. It was, I mean, boy, I thought Bob Euchre was going to cry at the end of the game last night. He felt like all of us did. 1st and 10, Lake Mills on the Columbus 47. Habish straight ahead, got close to 2 as he's brought down just shy of the 45. Actually, it's a gain of 1. We're going to call it 1 and a 2nd and 9. They mark him back at the 46-yard line. Entertaining first half, and I tell you what, Lake Mills, this is the 2nd drive in a row. They've started with a really good field position. Let's see if the Columbus defense can make a big stand here. 2nd and 9, Elcats from the Cardinal 46. Single receivers to each side. Out of the gun, Woleen will fake the handoff. Play action. He wants to throw. Good protection. Throwing left side. Wide open. It's caught at the 20. Breaking tackles. And down to the 15-yard line. Making the reception was Dylan Brinkman. He was wide open. And a great throw by Woleen. They mark him down at around the 15-yard line.
31-yard reception.
Absolutely, 31 big yards. 1st and 10 for the Elcats. And Wallin, I mean, he had all day. And he's really getting good protection. I mean, he's got all day to throw back there.
He buys protection.
And he buys it too, right? He can, but my goodness. 2 receivers to each side. 1st and 10 for the Elcats on the Cardinal 15. Very low snap. This is going to be a keeper. Straight ahead. 10. Breaks the tackle. 5. He is into the end zone. Touchdown, Lake Mills. Wallin on the keeper. And with 5:37 left to play in the second quarter, it's 20-16 Lake Mills. 15-yard touchdown run for the QB. So he's thrown for 2. Now he's ran for a score. And LeVake will attempt the extra point. And the kick is up. The kick is good. 21-16. Lake Mills now leads on the Gruber Law Office's scoreboard. We're back in 1 minute. Daily Dodge TV.
The winter weather can play havoc on your hands and hair. Fear not, the folks at Wonder Nails and Spa has just a ticket for you. Call 887-4374 and let them pamper you. Let them chase away those winter blues. Let's talk hair. Long, beautiful hair, shining, whoa, I digress. The team of cost cutters will put a shimmer and shine to your mood, and their retail products are the best in the business. Call 885-0437 today. That's why you hear everyone say, I shop Park Village Shopping Center, and you should too.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we'd like to thank our Swedish friends for bringing the buffet to America. They called it the smorgasbord, but it was a success anyway. So we started our own buffet and loaded it up with pizza, chicken, sides, salads, and cactus bread. And you can even request any pizza you want anytime you visit. We call it Buffet Your Way, because smorgasbord your way, well, that doesn't rhyme at all. Pizza Ranch.
Check out your local Pizza Ranch in Beaver Dam, Watertown, or Waupun, or check out pizzaranch.com.
Back for the kickoff. Low kick this time. Going to bounce. And this is Cowell ahead across the 25, 30, and gets upended near the 30-yard line. Owen Cowell on the return. There is a flag down. 5:33 to go until intermission. We'll check the penalty marker.
Columbus player came running over to the sideline with his
unsportsmanlike on Lake Mills.
I thought that one was going to go the other way.
An unsportsmanlike penalty on the Elcats. Hey, Gloria just sent us an email and says, "Go Elcats," checking in from Sister Bay, Wisconsin. Gloria, thank you. All right, on 1st and 10, Cardinals have it now at their own 45. Nice starting field position. Powers giving it up to Roach, and he is met almost immediately and taken down. The first man to hit him was Nathan Hahn. Hahn, the linebacker, got there and slowed him up enough for his friends to help finish him off. It's a loss of 1. 2nd and 11 coming up. This email says, "Thanks, guys, for calling the game." Well, you're welcome. Says, "We're rooting for neighbor boys, Connor Roach and Owen Hecht." That's Liz checking in. Liz is from the class of 75. Go Cards, Liz, and also Bill with her checking in tonight. Thank you very much for the email. We'll get to some more in a moment. On 2nd and 11, give to Roach, and he's going to get pushed back, stood up.
No. There was a mic. You didn't see the play.
Oh, I missed
it.
Okay, what happened there?
Powers.
Oh, he faked it, and I followed the fake. That's why. All right.
Yeah, he rolled to his right.
Well, hey, it happens, you know?
Yeah, right. He rolled to his right, and
I totally followed the fake.
Yeah, I can tell. And we had an incomplete pass out there. The receiver sort of went one way, and the pass went another.
Well, you try not to let that happen, but you know what? We're humans, so I apologize. Never saw it. Yeah, well, you followed it, Aiden. You're fine then. It's 3rd and 11. I'll try not to follow the fake next time around. Powers wants to throw. Launching it. Right side. It is incomplete. Intended for Jordan Mowbray. And the defender with him stride for stride. That was Mason Flood, the cornerback. And it's 4th down for Columbus. So, Columbus will punt it away. 4:38 left in the half. Snap back. Kaminsky's punt is in the air. And it will bounce inside the 15 and be downed around the 13-yard line. 4:28 to go first half on the Gruber Law Office's one call, that's all scoreboard. It is 21-16 in favor of Lake Mills. See if I get some more emails coming in here. Mason checking in from La Crosse. Says the Cardinals are scared to run it. Number 56, Cassidy. Go L-Cats. Mason, thank you very much for the email. Waylon checking in. Waylon Dowman says, go Cards. Thank you very much. Again, sports@dailydodge.com. You can email the booth. Send us your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for, and put Columbus or Lake Mills in the subject line. And a timeout is being called by the Cardinals. And this is their first of the half. This timeout, as all of our timeouts, are brought to you by the good folks at McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. They've been in business for over 166 years. What a game so far, Tim Haldeman.
This has been a great high school football game.
What sport you watch?
Well, I did baseball. I did baseball.
I tell you what, I followed the fake. You just called the wrong sport. What's going on with these broadcasters here tonight?
Yeah, well, I did baseball all day. I watched, what was there? 3 baseball games, I guess. Teaching a bunch of aspiring umpires how to hopefully get better and go on to bigger and better things. And that's how I spent my day. That's my goal in life right now, is to try to make umpires better. I don't need to umpire anymore, but I do anyway, just for fun and games. Keeps me out of trouble, according to my wife.
It's hard to do.
By the way, she found her way to Daily Dodge tonight. She's watching.
Hi, Jane. Glad
How's
you're
it
watching.
going, Pumpkin?
1st and 10, Lake Mills from their own 13. Wallin hands it off. Habish threw a hole as he made a nice cut and got up to about the 15-yard line. And picks up about 2, 2nd and 8 coming up. The winner of this game will have sole possession of first place in the Capital Conference. Columbus is 4-0 in conference play entering tonight. Lake Mills is 3-0. Both teams overall are 6-0. But first place in the Capital is on the line in this one, and bragging rights and all that other stuff. Big game here. One of the top games in the state of Wisconsin tonight. 2nd and, I guess we'll call it 2nd and 7 after further review. From the 16, and we have a timeout by Lake Mills.
Yep.
So each team has now burned a timeout. Once again, these timeouts are brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings. They're located under the red awning in downtown Beaver Dam. Next week, we'll be right back here in this same spot as Columbus will host Cedar Grove, Belgium in a non-conference game. We'll be back on the air around 6:40 on Friday night with a pregame show, 7 o'clock kickoff. Hope you'll join us on Daily Dodge TV next week for that big matchup.
Game the other night, you and I sat beside a fellow from Cedar Grove, Belgium.
We did.
He's supposed to be.
We did. You remember his name? He was on the other side of you, so I didn't talk to him much.
Nice fellow, though.
Yeah, he seemed like a nice guy.
Yeah.
Lake Mills next week has a home game against Bigfoot, and then they'll close out the regular season on Friday, October 18th at Clinton. Meanwhile, Columbus, I mentioned the game against Cedar Grove, Belgium here next Friday. In 2 weeks, they close out the regular season at Beloit Turner. All right, after the timeout, 2nd and 7, L-Cats from their own 16. Faking the handoff, Wallin. This time I didn't follow the fake. Throw caught near the 30.
Well, I'll tell you, folks, That is a college arm.
It is. Rudebush makes the catch. And remember, folks, Tyler is only a sophomore, because my next question was going to be, what schools is he getting looks at from already? Because with that type of an arm, if he's not getting looks already, it's not going to be long. He's got to be getting some interest.
He's got 155 yards passing in 13 attempts, of which...
Emily, do you know if your brother's getting any college interest? Maybe she knows.
Oh, it's probably a little early.
It might be, because he's only a sophomore. But all right, on 1st and 10. Running. This is Moline. He's in trouble, and he's going to go down. Dropped back at the 19-yard line. He's going to lose about 10 on that play. Graffin got there defensively. Call was there. And right on cue as we compliment Moline, that time he goes down for a loss on the play. 2:47 and counting left in the first half. Lake Mills up 21-16 on the Gruber Law Office's one call, that's all scoreboard.
I'll tell you, this is really key right here. Columbus has to force a punt, get themselves some fairly decent field position. If you recall, Lake Mills does get the second half kickoff.
That's right, they do. So big plays here coming up on 2nd and 20. Moline off his back foot, throws. It is going to be caught. Oh my goodness. What an adjustment. Brinkman makes the catch. Moline threw off his back foot. It was a little bit underthrown, but a nice adjustment. Brinkman out to the 50-yard line. That's a 30-yard gain on the pass play. 1st and 10, Lake Mills. Whoa.
He threw that off his back foot.
He threw it off his back foot?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I'm sure you folks watching, yeah, he threw that off his back foot.
Trips to the left.
That's just not
3 receivers left,
feasible.
1 to the right. Moline out of the gun. 1st and 10 from the midfield stripe. Throw is blocked. All right, deflected, I guess. Somebody got a big paw on it. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Elcats with 1:52 left to play in the half. Well, it's been big strikes and also a Columbus big 15-yard penalty that have really benefited the offense here for Lake Mills in this game.
True, and somehow or another, Lake Mills has all these receivers, 4 or 5 guys out on every play. Somebody is isolated on a cornerback or a safety every play. It's just man on man, one on one, and they've got some skilled athletes out there, and this kid can hit them.
All right, on 2nd and 10. Back of the midfield stripe. Handoff. And straight ahead goes Smolinski. And he gets inside the 45 to the 44. That is a gain of close to 6. It'll be 3rd and 4 coming up now for the Elcats.
Clock is running, 1:25.
It is, yeah.
They don't seem to be in a major hurry.
This
here.
email says, checking in from McAllister, Wisconsin. Go Cards. Getting ready for the youth hunt, listening to the game. That's Jonah and Bubba. Happy birthday, Chelsea Powers.
Somebody has to tell me where McAllister is.
Yeah, I don't know where that is. Back to throw. Moline dumps it off, incomplete. Boy, he had some pressure coming right at him.
I'll tell you, Connor Roach came from nowhere right there. I don't think Moline saw him, and that was a tick away from 6 or the other direction.
Hey, this email says, I want to be Caden Smolinski when I grow up. That's from Nick and family watching from Parents Weekend in La Crosse, Wisconsin. Oh, don't we all? Don't we all? Let's see what else we hear. A shout out to our grandson, Landon Schultz of Columbus, and a shout out to you guys in the booth for the best broadcast of high school football. Oh, you're too kind. Says, we're out here in Arizona. Thanks for the email, by the way. We appreciate the kind words. Here's the punt. Taken at the 10.
Ooh.
And brought down 5 yards later at the 15-yard line was the returner, and that was Cowell. 52 seconds left in the half. And on the Gruber Law Office's one call, that's all scoreboard. 21-16, Lake Mills leads.
Cowell is favoring his right arm. We'll see if he makes it back on the field. That didn't look too good.
Sports@dailydodge.com if you'd like to email the booth. Columbus has 2 timeouts, 52 seconds to work with, down 5 as we approach halftime. The give and out to the 20 was Caleb Syme, his first carry. He picked up about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up. Clock is running down to 30 seconds left in the half. Columbus doesn't appear to be in any major hurry, so apparently they look to be content to go into the locker room within 5. 2nd and 6 from the 20. Hand off, Roach right side, breaks the tackle. Out across the 25 and gets tripped up near the 27. And that, but Columbus calls a timeout. So they let all that time run off the clock, and now they call a timeout with 5 seconds left. Timeout was brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings, located under the red awning in downtown Beaver Dam. Let's see what we got here. Another email that just came in. Go Elcats, checking in from Lake Mills, says, I'm a retired elementary teacher, enjoying watching former students of mine who are now high schoolers and having a great football season. That's from Sandy. Sandy, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Appreciate all the folks that are chiming in with emails tonight. Email from Bill here. Bill says, we're enjoying the broadcast here at the Ale Cat Social Club. I like that one. Oh, my goodness. Well, we're glad you're having fun, folks. This has been a doozy of a game thus far. And we've got 5 seconds left in a wildly entertaining first half. Columbus with a 1st and 10 from their own 27. Powers out of the gun, will give it to Roach. Left side he goes and tries to make a cutback, and he was dragged down from behind by Havich, and that's the way the first half will come to an end. We have played 2 quarters here at Fireman's Park in Columbus. And our score at the break on the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All scoreboard, Lake Mills 21, Columbus 16. Stay with us. We're going to take a 3-minute break. Back for halftime in 3 minutes on Daily Dodge TV.
At Preferred Dental Partners, our core values are more than just something we put on our wall. They're something we live out. Core value number 2 is the wow experience. This means that from the moment you walk in the door until the time you leave, we want to provide an experience for our patients that is unlike anything you've had before. There are lots of choices of dentists, and we never want anyone to feel they have to be here. We want them to choose to be here because they feel heard, welcomed, and well cared for. If you want to see what the wow experience is about, call or text Preferred Dental Partners today.
Play garage music.
Silica can make any home a smart home. Whole home wiring, speakers, and smart control make your home an oasis that anticipates your every need. Whether you're seeking comfort, entertainment, peace of mind, inspiration, or just a moment of tranquility. Existing or new construction, Silica has the skill to make any home a smart home. Silica for your home.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stop in and see everything that our store has to offer. We built it just for you. We have mattresses, box springs, power bases, bedroom sets, furniture, living room sets, dining sets, everything that you would need to complete your entire home. We've got our interest-free financing and a really great local staff here to help you. So you've got all local people here to help you out from start to finish for anything that you would need. So stop in, shop local, and save big with us.
The Spartans have arrived. Spartan Flooring is here to serve with prices from another time. Get the lowest prices anywhere on name brand carpet and LVP. Save hundreds or more per room without sacrificing the quality. Spartan Flooring makes designing easy with a carefully curated selection tailored to local paint colors and wood stains. Whether you're sprucing up a house to sell or settling in for the next 20 years, get the best prices in town. Call, text, or email to schedule a free, no-cost, no-obligation measurement and assessment. Visit SpartanFloorings.com and prepare to be floored.
White Construction is cheering on our student athletes in the community, and they want you on their winning team too. They are expanding and looking for passionate individuals who want to build their future as a team. Join a company that values teamwork, excellence, and community spirit. They're now hiring for multiple positions around Wisconsin, including general labor, fieldwork, and heavy equipment operators. Visit congruix.com to apply today and step up to the plate with White Construction. Let's build something great together.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate, plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
Halftime here at Fireman's Park in Columbus, alongside our producer and videographer, Aiden Voigt. My name is Mike Tronson. My good friend and partner, Tim Haldeman, is here as well. And we are at the midway point of this Capital Conference Clash of the Titans. And at the break tonight, on the Gruber Law Office's One Call, That's All scoreboard, it is Lake Mills leading Columbus. It's the L-Cats 21 and the Cardinals 16. Tonight's game brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Columbus Family Dental, Hometown Glass and Improvement, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game is also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Klodowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Pizza Ranch of Beaver Dam, Park Village Shopping Center, Richards Insurance, Preferred Dental Partners, Napleton Chevy Buick GMC, Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly, Gruber Law Office, Beaver Dam Tire and Service, and Mayville Tire and Service, Air Care, Jerry's BP, Silica for your home, Moraine Park Technical College, Gardner Manufacturing, and Spartan Flooring. 21-16 L-Cats on top at the break, and Tim Haldeman, as the marching band gets ready to perform out in front of us, let's take a look at some individual and team numbers.
All right, for Columbus, they have 16 carries on the ground for 130 yards. All but 3 of those carries are from Connor Roach. He's got 13 carries for 127 yards. But let's just take a look at how this all happened. In the first 8 carries of the game, he had 115 yards. Since that point, he has 5 carries for a total of 14. So let's face it, the defensive group for Lake Mills, the coaching staff, have rearranged something. Seems though I'm the analyst, I'm supposed to be able to figure that out. Right, Mike?
That's right.
Right? Okay. Yeah, with my football ability, are you kidding me? Not a chance.
Oh, hey, don't sell yourself short. Don't cut yourself down.
Oh.
Let me do it.
No, yeah, okay, go right
Just
ahead.
kidding.
Peyton Powers, 1 for 4 through the air for a total of 5 yards. So total it all up, 135 net yards from scrimmage for the Cards tonight. For the L-Cats, on the ground, Cam Habish, 8 carries for 10 yards. Tyler Woleen, 15 yards gained on 5 carries and a touchdown. And that was a 15-yard touchdown run. So, the running has been held in check, but Tyler Woleen, the sophomore quarterback, and his talented group of ends with 9 grabs out of 15 attempts for 185 yards, 38 total yards from scrimmage on the ground for a net total gained for the Elcats thus far of 223 versus 135 for Columbus. And as we mentioned previously, the Elcats get the second half kickoff, and this is just a major contrast in styles between these two football teams. And Columbus is going to have to pass the football. Somehow or another, they're going to have to try to come up with something to be able to move the football through the air without a doubt, because they've come up with a plan on the running attack for Columbus, and it's no longer a mystery to the defense. So it's going to be interesting.
I'll tell you, Columbus certainly is capable of throwing the football. As a matter of fact, I looked at Peyton Powers' stats from last year. 1,295 passing yards, 22 touchdowns, only 7 interceptions. He had 7 games last year with over 100 yards passing and 6 multi-touchdown games a year ago. So yes, it's definitely doable for Columbus. We look at the first half scoring summary. Columbus got things started a minute and 15 seconds into the game when Connor Roach ripped off a 57-yard touchdown run. He also ran in a 2-point conversion, and before most of the people were even in their seats and warm, it was 8-0 Cardinals. Then with 6:32 to go in the first quarter, Tyler Woline of Lake Mills tossed a 24-yard touchdown pass to his teammate, Dylan Brinkman. Extra point was tacked on to make it 8-7 Columbus. Just a couple of minutes later, less than 2 minutes later, Connor Roach got his second touchdown of the night, a 21-yard touchdown run. He also got his second 2-point conversion of the night. And just like that, with 4:38 left in the first quarter, it was 16-7 Columbus. But we weren't done as far as the first quarter goes. At the 24-second mark, Woline with an 8-yard touchdown pass tossed to Ethan Glenecki. Extra point was good. We had a 2-point game at the end of the first quarter, 16-14. Well, the only scoring play of the second quarter came with 5:37 left, and this time Tyler Woline did it with his legs, a 15-yard touchdown run for the quarterback. Extra point good, 21-16 Lake Mills, and that's where we sit at the break. It is 21-16 Elcats on top of the Cardinals. We have some more emails to get to here as the Columbus High School Marching Band performs. And this email says, Andrew from the Lake Mills class of 2032 says, go Elcats. Go Elcats. That's from Andrew and class of 2032.
Well, that makes him about 4th grade right about now.
I was going to say, is that he's a little bit older than your grandson, a little bit younger than your granddaughter, but he's in there.
Oh, yeah. Gia, my granddaughter, I think is, let's see here, she was born in 2012. So let's see here. I think she's the class of 30.
Okay.
If I remember right.
This email says, go Cardinals from the Columbus Garage Party. The Columbus Garage Party checking in tonight. Thank you very much. Let's see. This email says, by the way, McAllister is 25 miles northeast of Crivets. Well, I know where Crivets is. So, and I've been to that neck of the woods. Yeah, it's pretty up there. And it says, P.S. Tim, make sure your brush is out so we can pick it up Monday. Ha ha. That's from Ryan, Stacy Schultz's husband.
Oh, yeah.
You know who that is?
Yeah.
Okay, because you paused there for a second.
Yeah, no, I know. The brush is already out on the street.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
This email says, go number 70 from Waterloo, Wisconsin. Number 70, of course, is Columbus's Wyatt Graffin. Didn't leave a name on there. Let's see what else we have. Emails have been coming in here. Let's see what else we have. This one says, let's see here. I'm trying to not read the ones for the Beaver Dam game because we share the same email box with that crew there. We've got a shout out to Andy Boujan and Eric Coughlin, class of 06, for putting in the time to make a beautiful field every week. From the Hebners, go Cards. So there we go. If you'd like to send us an email, like all these nice people just did, you can do that at sports@dailydodge.com. Sports@dailydodge.com. Send us your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for, and we will gladly give you a shout-out. We love to hear from you, and we always like to make our broadcast interactive and fun. Beaver Dam was leading Watertown at the half 10-7. Is that correct, Aiden? 10-7 there. And we'll keep you abreast of that one. Next week, we are back here, as we mentioned earlier, right back here in Columbus for another doozy of a matchup, as it'll be a non-conference game. Cedar Grove, Belgium will be here to take on Columbus. That's our Daily Dodge High School football game of the week next Friday night, 6:40 for the pregame, and kickoff comes your way at 7 o'clock. We'll get the whole gang back together. That's me, you, Tim, Aiden, and looking forward to that one as well.
That's if we live through this earthquake.
Oh, my goodness.
For those of you that don't know, the facility here at Columbus, I don't know, you tell me, is it like a little modular
That's kind of what this
building?
is.
Or
Yeah, this is like a
little, I don't know.
Some sort of a rectangular container or of some sort, and with
right
windows and a door. I mean,
yeah, and it's, I don't know how it's fastened to the earth, but it shakes a whole lot.
Well, it's fastened to something. I don't know what it is, but I don't know if I want to know. But
it shakes a whole heck of a lot worse than the upper deck at Camp Randall during jump around. I'll tell you that much. All right.
I don't know if it's that bad, but I've experienced the jump around myself a few times.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, this is quite the experience here. So.
Well, if you're Lake Mills, you get the luxury of having the second half kickoff. Now, we mentioned this earlier, but if you look out to midfield, they are introducing members of the 1984 Columbus High School Softball State Championship team. They are celebrating their 40th anniversary. This team was the very first Columbus sports team to win a state championship. And so they're being honored here tonight. And if you look very closely out there, you'll see the former players, but you're also going to see
the one in red.
The one in red on the left side, second from left. That is Jeff Schweitzer, the longtime and Hall of Fame girls basketball coach here. He was an assistant softball coach in the 1984 season. And I told him in the booth here tonight, I said, I didn't realize that you went back that far. And he says, I'm 67 years old. I said, well, you don't look a day over 82. So, but no, how about that, huh? Is the players getting introduced to the crowd here 40 years after the fact. And, hey, they were trailblazers because they became the first Columbus sports team to win a state championship.
Yeah, you know, every time I drive into Columbus from the south, I'm greeted with all those signs just past Kestrel Ridge Golf Course. And, boy, you'd have to help me. I know that there were a couple of football state championships, if I recall. 96 was one.
94 and 96, I believe.
96.
I want to say it was 94 and 96.
2 years ago.
And then 2 years ago.
Which would have been 22.
We broadcast 2 years ago. We broadcast several of the girls' state basketball titles.
Oh, golly.
We've seen a bunch.
Fun. That was so much fun. That was, of course, Jeff Schweitzer at his absolute Hall of Fame best coaching. He had some.
He had some
great
crazy
talent.
good players. Oh my!
Oh brother, wow! You're telling me, and you know, you can't start naming them because you're gonna leave way too many off. But wow, that was just a great run from. Well, gosh, you know, early 90s, he had some good players, and that's when everybody knew that Schweitz was destined for the Hall of Fame, of course. But there were a bunch of little girls in Columbus at that point who said, hey, we can be just as good. And, yeah, that group from, 96 through, 2003, 2004, roughly speaking. That was just a great run and a lot of fun for me in particular, and you, Mike, and the whole community. There's nothing in a small town like Columbus that brings together the whole community as sports and good teams. You know, I mean, and of course they're all good kids as well, and that just look at those gals out there having a good time.
They are.
Yeah, I don't think the festivities will stop at the end of this game here tonight.
Probably not.
Somebody put a rope on Schweitz. We better call Sue.
They should have roped him down a long time
Yeah, we
ago.
got to call Sue and tell her to grab Schweitz, and he better just go straight home tonight.
We got another email here that just came in. Shout out to Landon Schultz, number 64. We love you from your family in Texas. Checking in on the broadcast tonight. What else do we have here? Shout out to Riley Kaminsky, number 32. That's from Aunt Jody in Virginia Beach, Virginia. Go Cards. Jody, thank you very much for that nice email. Let's see what else we have here. Let's see here. The Go Cards. This one says the press box at one time was 2 shipping containers. Way better than what we had 10 years ago. George sending that email in tonight.
That's true. I won't argue that.
Oh, my.
Yeah, that was a highlight of my broadcast career, that the old booth here. Whew.
And this email says, cheering on the Cards with my pals Natalie, Norman, and Walter. Again, sports@dailydodge.com. If you'd like to send an email, put Lake Mills or Columbus in the subject line. Send us your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for. We will gladly give you a shout-out. Third quarter getting underway. Columbus to kick it off. Here's the approach. Kick is in the air, end-over-end kick. Taken at the 10, to the 15, 20, 25, and finally brought down at around the 27-yard line. Brinkman on the return. And it's 1st and 10 for the Elcats.
There has not been a turnover in this football game, Mike Tronson. How often does that happen?
We've had a couple of close calls, but you are correct. As this third quarter gets underway, 1st and 10, Lake Mills. Elcats on their own 27, moving right to left as you see it on your Daily Dodge TV screen here in the third quarter. Receivers to each side. Now they motion a man, and they blow the play dead as the ball snapped. False start on the Elcats. It'll back them up 5.
The guy in the white hat is juggling again.
He was. He was juggling again.
Needless to say, that same signal is used in basketball as a traveling violation. I've never seen one called quite like that.
Won't be long, and we'll be calling basketball games here. I mean, it's October 4th already. A little over a month, not even a month and a half away. That's scary. All right. 1st and 15, back at the 22-yard line after that 5-yard false start penalty. Taking the handoff, Woline. Here comes pressure, stepping up, dumps it off, caught on the right side.
My.
20, 30, 40, midfield, 50, and finally brought down inside the 45 is Gibby Quant. Quant on the reception, and a big run after the catch all the way to the Columbus 40-yard line. And that is 38 yards. A 38-yard pass play from Woline to Quant. Another big strike play, and we've seen that from Lake Mills all game long. It's one of the reasons they vaulted into the lead here, and 1st and 10 now from the Cardinal 40-yard line. Trips to the right. 3 receivers on the right. Woline throwing right side, of course. Caught out there. Brinkman. And short yardage. Mowbray made the stop.
We're going to give him 2.
Yep, I would say that's a gain of 2. 2nd and 8 coming up now for the Elcats.
Brinkman now 4 grabs for a total of 87 yards.
Second and 8. Woline going to keep it, runs with it, 40 right side, trying to turn the corner, and he can't do it as he's going to go out of bounds right near second base.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
if you go, what is he talking about? Well, if you can't tell by looking at your TV screen, The baseball field and the football field here at Fireman's Park overlap, and he was on the infield dirt over there when he went out. And
he got one.
He got one. 2nd and 6 coming up. I said, somebody was asking about that, and I said, this is old school here, you know, with the baseball and the football fields overlapping. We love it here. 3rd and 6. From the 36-yard line of Columbus, Moline fakes the handoff. Throws. It is caught on the near side. And I kind of lost both him and the defender. The catch was made by Glenecki. And he's got enough for a first down. As a matter of fact, they're going to mark it at the 26.
10-yard gain.
10-yard pickup. Is it like a 4th of July or red, white, and blue theme in the student section tonight? That must be what it is. I've been seeing a lot of people, a lot of students look like the Statue of Liberty tonight, so I like it, though. Kind of nice. They're on their feet. They buy a ticket, but they don't need the seat. They just stand all game. On 1st and 10. Lake Mills on the Columbus 26. This is Habich. 25-20. Still on his feet, down inside the 20. And finally tackled down there by Hacht. And Owen Hacht makes the stop, but now we have an injured player for Columbus. So it's a gain of 9, 2nd and 1 coming up, but a timeout for an injured player. Timeouts are brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings. They're located under that red awning in downtown Beaver Dam. This email says, go Cards from the Waukesha chapter of the Jake Schleicher fan club. Oh, my goodness. Too good. Let's see what else we have. Here's the players off now. Let's see, we've got Brandon and Alexis checking in from the big city of Randolph, Wisconsin. Go Cards. And our buddy, number 20, Bobby Tracy. That's from Brandon. Thank you very much for the email. sports@dailydodge.com if you want to chime in tonight. Mike Tronson, Tim Haldeman, Aiden Voigt here at Fireman's Park, 2nd and 1. Lake Mills on the Columbus 17. And as they snap it, the play is blown dead. This time it is another false start on Lake Mills. 9:41 to go in the 3rd. And on the Gruber Law Office's one call, that's all scoreboard. Right now it's 21-16, Lake Mills on top, and the Yellcats trying to add to the lead here, but that penalty has them going the wrong way, 5 yards.
Keep in mind, if you watch the extra points for Lake Mills, that kicker can kick.
He's got a leg. Yes, he does.
He can kick.
Yes, he
I'll
does.
tell you, I guarantee you 40 yards plus is his range. He can kick the football.
All right, on 2nd down and 6 from the 22 of Columbus. We'll lean back in that familiar shotgun. Single receivers left and right. He's going to throw, of course, being chased and throws incomplete on the near side of the field. Intended receiver was Alex Breaker. But boy, was Wolinski running for his life there. I should say Wolin, not Wolinski. I think I was meshing him with
Smolinski.
Well, exactly. Yeah. Smolinski. So there you go.
And Glenecki.
I kind of like that though. Wolinski sounds that rolls off the tongue. No, I'm just teasing. All right, 9:07 to go in the 3rd. It's a 3rd and 6 now. Ball still at the Columbus 22. 2 receivers to the right. From the snap, Moline faked the handoff, being chased. Hit as he throws, incomplete. Now he got popped right as he threw, and the intended receiver was Glenecki, but Woline was in major distress there.
Ooh, and Woline is favoring a left leg as he goes off the far side.
That is something you do not want to see. He's going out for this play.
Okay.
Because right now it would appear they're going to attempt a field goal.
This is
so this is going to be
38 yards.
38-yard field goal attempt for LeVake.
He's got definitely
from
got the leg.
Yep, from the 28-yard line, 38-yard attempt. Here's the kick. It's got the distance. It's good. 8:55 left in the third. And a 38-yard field goal is good for Levake. You mentioned it a little while ago, Tim. It's 24-16 in favor of Lake Mills on the Gruber Law Office's scoreboard. 8:55 to go, third period.
Told you so.
Well, that's exactly it. You did.
Yeah, I've watched his extra points after the 3 touchdowns, and it's like, whoa, wow. That kid can kick the football. So the Columbus defense holds them to 3. It's still a 1-score game. Touchdown and a 2-point conversion will tie it. See what Columbus has manufactured here at halftime to try to get some type of passing attack going, as they're going to definitely need it.
Here's the approach and the ground ball, the squib kick. Bobbled at the 20, finally picked up by Syme. Up the middle, 25-30. And he is taken down right around the 35-yard line. All right, so it's going to be 1st and 10 for Columbus at their own 35. Going left to right, third quarter. On 1st and 10, single receivers on each side. The give is to Roach through a hole, 30, 35, 40. Left side 50, breaks the tackle, down the left sideline, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown Columbus, 65 yards. Connor Roach with the hat trick, his third of the night, and it's 24-22 Lake Mills. And that comes 21 seconds after the Hellcats touchdown. Oh, wow.
Well, he broke a couple of tackles right at the point of attack, and you just can't do that on a kid with that kind of speed. This kid can just outrun anybody in this community. I'll tell you, he can pick him up and lay him down.
And the 2-point conversion to tie this thing up. The give to Roach, right side, into the end zone untouched. And it is now a tie ball game on the Gruber Law Office's scoreboard, 24 apiece, 8:34 to go, third quarter. We're back in 1 minute on Daily Dodge TV.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
Cheer. Now cheer louder. Any accomplishment worth doing is worth doing with all your heart and soul. The entire team at Hometown Glass and Improvement knows that dedication, time, and respect can lead to greatness. When practicing free throws, running for a touchdown, or installing new windows and doors, it is commitment to something larger than oneself that creates a legacy. So keep cheering for your hometown team. Hometown Glass and Improvement online at hometownglass.com.
All right, here's the ensuing kickoff. And it's a short end-over-end kick angled towards the far side of the field, 25-30, and up across the 35. On the return was Hahn, and they'll mark him at the 36-yard line. 1st and 10 for Lake Mills. We are tied at 24 apiece on the Gruber Law Office's one call, that's all scoreboard. 8:29 to go, third quarter. This is about as good as it gets. This has been a lot of fun, and wow, what a ball game to this point. All right, Lake Mills with a 1st and 10, moving right to left. Woline has it, gives it up. Habish, and he is wrapped up.
Ooh. After
a very short pickup. Riley Kaminsky with a big bear hug and brings him down. Holy mackerel.
Who was on the run? Was that Havish?
Yes, it was.
We're going to give him 2. Hard earned, to say the least.
You got a message here from Ben Liverseed. Says, thanks for the
him.
broadcast, ATM fellas. Let's go Cardinals. A shout out to Peyton Powers and Connor Roach. Hey, Ben, how you doing?
Class of 2002. Tell me if I'm wrong, Ben.
Oh, I'm sure he will.
But I'm pretty sure.
I'm sure he will. On 2nd and 8.
Whoa.
Breaking tackles. This is Smolinski. Right side, 40, 30. Down inside the Columbus 20-yard line. Smolinski. Huge run off the right side. It's just inside the 20 of Columbus.
48-yard gain.
Big play after big play after big play by both sides in this game. 7:25 and counting left in the third, 24-24. Lake Mills trying to untie the game with the 1st and 10 on the Cardinal 20. Here's Woline giving it to Habich. And what a nice play in the backfield in a hurry. That is Wyatt Graffin. Big number 70. We've talked about him a time or two tonight. Wyatt Graffin is a stud. How good of an athlete is he? Well, he placed 2nd in the shot put at the state track meet last spring, and he can play defense on football. He can do it all. That guy is a beast. Loss of 2, 2nd and 12 coming up. This is just too good. I mean, really, these two teams, outstanding. 2nd and 12 from the 22. Woline wants to throw. Right side.
He fell down.
Yep, the intended receiver fell down. That was Brinkman. And it's going to bring up 3rd down and 12.
Ball's at the 22-yard line at this very moment. An incomplete pass here would make it a 40-yard field goal. So,
well, they've got a kicker. We know that.
Yeah.
LeVake. Almost to the halfway point of this third quarter. Again, sports@dailydodge.com. If you want to send us an email, we've had a lot of nice folks checking in tonight. We'd love to hear from you. Sports@dailydodge.com. What was that, Aiden? Pushing 400 viewers tonight. Glad you're all with us. And on the ground, they're not going anywhere. That was Smolinski.
2.
So a 2-yard pickup. It's 4th and 10. Riley Kaminsky, the defender, to make the tackle. So Kaminsky tackled Smolinski.
Tough.
Say that
tough
5 times
call
fast.
here. Tough call here by the coaching staff. They're going to go for it.
They are going to go for it. Lake Mills going to go for it. 4th and 10 from the Columbus 20. Tie ball game, 24 apiece. Woline fakes the handoff. Pressure coming. He's running for his life. Being chased. Throws on the run. Incomplete in the end zone. It was broken up on the left side of the end zone. Intended for Brinkman. Jacktown knocked it down. And the ball goes over on downs to Columbus with 5:29 left in the third. Tie ball game, 24 apiece on the Gruber Law Office's one call. That's all scoreboard. Beaver Dam leads Watertown 17-7. That's a third quarter score down in Watertown tonight. Wade Bates and Tim Ladron on the call of that game. We got a pretty good one here, though, so I think you want to stay with us. 1st and 10 on the 20. Powers to Roach.
Penalty flag.
And penalty flag is down. Roach got taken down for a loss. It'd be a loss of about 5. And oh, there was no flag.
Well,
Okay, well,
maybe
you
no.
said flag, Tim, and I
thought there
believed you.
was.
That's the last time I believe you.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
It's still
Sorry
a
about
loss
that.
on the play of 3 yards. 2nd and 13, back of the 17. I trusted you, Tim, and you let
My
me down.
bad.
I
My
tell
bad.
you. Can't trust this guy any farther than I can throw him. On 1st, I love you, Tim. You know that. All right, here's the handoff. Roach breaking tackles up the middle, 20. And to about the 23. Woleen was there to take him down. And he was nice and helped him up after that play. 6-yard pickup, 3rd and 7 coming up.
196 yards gained tonight thus far on the ground by Connor Roach in 16 carries.
Under 4.5 minutes to play, 3rd period. It's 3rd and 7 for the Cardinals. Powers going to keep it. Left side. Across the 25 and out near the 30. Got the first down. Big run on the QB keeper by Powers. Powers his way to a first down.
That's his first carry of the night, Mike. First carry of the night.
1st and 10, Columbus on the 33-yard line. Tie ball game, 24 apiece. 3:49 and counting left of the 3rd. Powers again out of that gun. Gives it to Roach. Comes near side. Stiff arms a man. Cut back. 40.
Whoa, baby.
50. He could go. 40. 30. 20. 10. Touchdown, Columbus. Connor Roach. 67 yards to the house. His 4th touchdown of the game. It's 30-24 Cardinals. Incredible.
Well, his rushing average just went up again. I mean, once he gets anywhere as close to daylight, the lights go out. There's just no catching him.
4 touchdowns in this game for Roach, and we're not even close to being done.
And they're going to kick this one.
And, yeah, Columbus is going to kick the extra
surprising.
point. And this is going to be Devin Pratt to attempt the extra point. Here's the kick. Plenty of leg, and it is good. It is now 31-24 Columbus. We are back in 1 minute on Daily Dodge TV.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
This is Abby Klodowski with Klodowski Real Estate. We know leaving a home can be emotional, exciting, and scary. Whether you are downsizing, relocating, or upsizing, our family business would love the honor of walking you through the process of finding a new homeowner for the house you've loved and cared for. We look forward to the opportunity to get you through the home sale process with care and skill. If you are considering selling your home or you have questions about selling in the future, call your trusted real estate advisors at Klodowski Real Estate, 920-219-9212.
All right, 31-24 Columbus. Here's the approach, the kick by Pratt, and this is going out of bounds on the near side of the field. That's a mistake, and Lake Mills is going to get some nice field position out of that.
Where did they get it?
35.
Okay.
You knew that, didn't you? 35-yard line in high school
35 or
football.
40, somewhere in that vicinity.
So 1st and 10, Lake Mills. Now the Elcats trailing by 7, but as we've seen all night long, these teams are quick strike offenses. So don't think for a moment that Lake Mills is out of this, because they're not. 3.5 minutes to go, third quarter. There've been a lot of scoring in this third quarter. We've had 3 scoring plays. We had 4 scoring plays in the first quarter, 1 in the second, now 3 here in the third. And the Elcats go to work. 1st and 10 from their own 35. Woleen takes the snap, gives it to Habich. Gets about a yard. And there were red jerseys ready there to greet him, and that was Connor Roach was right in there along with his teammates. And 2nd and 9 coming up. Approaching the 3-minute mark and counting of period number 3. 31-24, Cardinals lead the Elcats on the Gruber Law Office's one call, that's all scoreboard. 3 receivers to the right. We've seen this before. Trips to the right.
The last time they did this, they ran a screen.
Yep, and Moline throws incomplete. Whoa. I think the intended receiver was Rudebush.
Yep.
But it falls to the carpet, incomplete. 3rd and 9, Lake Mills.
No pressure on Woleen that time.
There hasn't been much pressure on him all night long, to be honest with you. On 3rd and 9, here comes Woleen now throwing.
Oh.
And it is a catch on the near side of the field by Brinkman. I was waiting to see what they would rule that. And Brinkman makes the catch, a diving catch on the near side of the field for a first down.
18-yard gain. That was a better catch than it was a throw.
Wow.
That throw was in the area, but Brinkman made a diving catch right on the sideline near us, right in front of the Cardinal bench.
Yeah, a little bug in my ear here. I just found out that Aiden Voigt, our crack engineer and videographer and jack of all trades, his parents are watching the broadcast tonight. It's their 21st anniversary. Happy anniversary to the Voigts. And this is a short pickup for Smolinski. Your parents, are they, so it's their anniversary, Aiden, and instead of going out and celebrating wildly, they're watching us? Oh, they went out before. Okay, all right. I'm going to say, man, you're not living too dangerously if you're tuning in for Mike Tronson and Tim Alderman and Aiden Voigt, but hey, happy anniversary to you guys. Appreciate that you're watching tonight. sports@dailydodge.com. Again, you can sneak an email in here. Minute 20 and counting left in the third. 31-24 Columbus. 2nd and 8. Lake Mills on the Columbus 45. Woleen being chased again, running to the right side, looking to throw. Hit as he throws. Incomplete. It's out of bounds. And it's going to be 3rd and 8. 66 seconds left to go in this third quarter. We were all a lot younger when this third quarter started, but it's been wild as this entire game has been very entertaining.
13 for 24.
It's aged us all up here.
13 for 24 for Tyler Woleen for 253 yards.
3 receivers to the right. Woleen back in the pocket, dumps off a screen. Caught by Smolinski, 45, and not even close. As this is going to be well shy of the yard to gain. Roach was able to
gain of a couple.
Pick up, limit the damage, I should say, to a couple. It's going to be 4th and about 6. So it looks like Lake Mills will punt it here. LeVake is out to punt this one away. 1 minute to go, third quarter, and a 7-point ball game on your Gruber Law Office's scoreboard. There's the snap back. LeVake's punt in the air. It's a good, healthy kick. And it's going to go into the end zone for the touchback. 52 seconds left to play, third quarter. 1st and 10, Columbus on the 20-yard line. This is one of the top games in the state of Wisconsin tonight. I know it was nominated for the Game of the Week on WisSports. It did not get voted as the Game of the Week, and I can't believe it didn't.
They erred.
They erred, yep. That's their loss.
Wasn't our fault.
I thought we'd see Travis Wilson here tonight and all the fanfare. Nope. And those guys do a good job, though, over at WisSports. We thank them for all their stats and information they provide to us. 1st and 10, give to Roach, straight ahead, 25. Dragging a tackler with him out to the 30, right near another first down. And that is going to be a first down, 10-yard pickup right out to the 30. He was dragging a tackler with him for a good 4 or 5 yards. That's that old public transportation.
Ooh, somebody's.
Yeah, we have an injured
Roach.
player. That is. Yeah, Roach is down. Ooh. So we're going to have a timeout for an injured player, brought to you by our good friends at McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. They've been in business for 166 years. And what happened here with Roach? And he's being helped off by his teammates. Oh, boy. Oh, my. Connor Roach being helped off. And he cannot put, and they're actually carrying his.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he's not putting any weight on.
Oh, I think it's a cramp.
Could it be a cramp? Well, it could be, I suppose.
It could be a cramp.
But boy, that
Yep.
that is the last thing that you want to see. Okay, now he's walking a little bit better.
I
but
sort of thought that it was a cramp just because he wasn't injured on the previous play, and then all of a sudden he's just laying down.
Yeah, he's just down, yeah. All right, 1st and 10. Powers under the gun, and he's going to have to run with it. That was kind of a busted play. Syme was the running back behind him.
Syme slipped.
He slipped,
as he and Mike, there's been a lot of slipping of late. I've seen a number of players slipping oftentimes. You know, if you don't cut off the proper foot, you're going to go down. And this is the kind of night with it getting chilly like this as we get, or at the end of the quarter, it could get really damp out there in a hurry.
End of the third quarter, 31-24, Columbus over Lake Mills. Back in 1 minute on Daily Dodge TV.
When it comes to a winning lineup, turn to the selection of new and pre-owned vehicles at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam. Their team goes the extra mile to provide a winning experience, from hassle-free financing options to exceptional customer service. It's like having a dedicated cheering section cheering you on in every step of the vehicle purchase. Give the team at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam a call at 920-885-3301 or visit napleton151.com and find new roads with their winning inventory.
Play garage music.
Silica can make any home a smart home. Whole home wiring, speakers, and smart control make your home an oasis that anticipates your every need. Whether you're seeking comfort, entertainment, peace of mind, inspiration, or just a moment of tranquility. Existing or new construction, Silica has the skill to make any home a smart home. Silica for your home.
As we start the fourth quarter, Connor Roach back in, and he carries on that second down play. Gain of 4, 3rd and 6 coming up. The ball right now is at the 34-yard line of Columbus. Cardinals leading by 7 with possession early fourth quarter. This has been an outstanding game. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Howers has the snap, wants to throw. Good protection. Dumps it off right side. That is Kaminsky.
Ooh,
he's a little short, I think, of the stick.
Short.
He needed 6. I think he got about 5. It's going to be 4th and inches. Fourth and inches here for Columbus. Now what do you do?
We're going to have a timeout for a measurement.
They're going to measure this just to make sure. So the chains will be brought out. And, yep, just a few chain links shy of a first down. I mean, with the ground attack that Columbus has and the offensive line, they're going to take a timeout, Columbus will, to talk about this. Timeout Columbus, brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. First time out of the half for the Cardinals. They have 2 remaining. And again, a reminder, if you want to send an email before the end of the game, sports@dailydodge.com. Send me your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for, and of course you can put Columbus or Lake Mills on the subject line.
I love to be a prognosticator on these types of plays. And I'll tell you, it might be just a little risky, but something that, you know, if you run the fake dive to Roach here and Powers keeps it, it could be a huge gainer. But then again, you lose your footing in the backfield or somebody makes a great play defensively, what happens? You give the Elcats great field position. So this one is a tester for both clubs right here.
Beaver Dam leading Watertown 30-7 now in their game down at Watertown tonight. All right, 4th and inches from the 39-yard line for Columbus. They're going to go for it. And the give to who else? Roach, right side, easily gets it, as he is all the way out near the 45-yard line. Might mark him back just a little bit here, but let's see. They're going to put it, well, they mark him back a couple of yards, actually, to the 43.
How many are we going to give him on that one?
And I would give him a gain of at least 3 on that.
3? Okay.
Because he was at the, well, they said 39, but it was almost touching the 40. So.
All right, we'll give him
3. 1st and 10. Cardinals keep the drive going. 1st and 10 on their own 43. Howers with Roach behind him. Roach takes it. 45 and pushing the pile to about the 48-yard line. That will give him 5 yards. 2nd and 5 coming up. We're in the 4th quarter. 10-16 and counting left in the game. On the Gruber Law Office's one call, that's all scoreboard. It's 31-24 in favor of Columbus. Lake Mills had the 21-16 lead at half.
Columbus with ball control, ball security right now is a key.
They give to Roach. Nope, they faked it.
Whoa.
Throws and then incomplete as the pass was intended for Mowbray. 3rd down coming up. 3rd and 5. Well, if you're enjoying this, folks, we're going to have more of this kind of fun next Friday night when we're here for Columbus and Cedar Grove, Belgium. 7 o'clock kick next Friday night. Our pregame show around 6:40 here on Daily Dodge TV.
Roach just limped off the field again.
Oh, boy.
He's not in there on this particular play. This time favoring his right leg.
On 3rd and 5 to throw Powers. Throws towards the near side. It's caught
Got him.
At the 40-yard line of Lake Mills. And the receiver is down and not getting up.
12-yard gain on the play.
And it's a 1st down, but right now the injury timeout Brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings as they tend to the injured player. Got an email here that says, "Go Elcats." Looks like that is Easton checking in. Again, sports at dailydodge.com. That's where you'll find us. But right now, timeout on the field for an injury. And now being helped up.
Crowell?
Is that Cowell there? I can't see his number.
Cowell, I think. 13?
Okay, 13. Thank you. Griffin Corrado. Made the catch and a little woozy, but being helped off to the sideline. 1st and 10 Cardinals from the Lake Mills 40. And the snap. Powers gives it to Syme. 40, 35, diving to the 30, close to a first down.
You hear the PA announcer here, Marlon Hensler, say good blocking out front. That was good blocking.
Good blocking.
Yes.
You know,
Syme with 9.
Other than the game against Aquinas in week 2, Columbus has not been in a close contest all year. And as this one has been tight the whole way, it's, for the most part, kind of was interesting to see how Columbus would respond. And right now, 7-point lead, and they're marching. 2nd and 1 from the 33-yard line of Lake Mills. High snap, the give to Syme. First down and more. He's to the 25-yard line. Ball came out, but I think the play was over.
Yep.
Yeah, play is over.
Play
is over. That's the second time we've seen that tonight where the ball came out, but the play was over.
Connor Roach just came back in and gave Syme a little low 5 and said, hey, nice job, young man, but my turn again.
1st and 10. They'll mark it at the 25. 8:27 and counting left in the game. On 1st and 10 from the Elcats 25. A receiver on each side once again. Roach is back out there. He's behind the quarterback Powers, who's in the shotgun. The give to Roach.
Oh, my.
Second effort got him maybe 2 or 3, but, boy, he got hit pretty hard.
That looked like a pinball.
Boy, it did, and Levi Stark hit him. He's the defensive tackle. Stark, 6'1" junior with a very good hit. It's a gain of 1. 2nd and 9.
Connor Roach now 22 carries for 286.
All in a day's work, right? Columbus is in no hurry here. They don't have to be. I mean, they just nice sustained ball control drive here, running clock. Up 7 already, looking to add to that. And the keeper, Powers, 20, 15, 10, 5. He's in. Touchdown, Columbus. Powers on the keeper. 23 yards to the house. And with 7:12 left in the game, it's 37-24 Cardinals.
I'll tell you, you just lull them to sleep. You lull them to sleep in the middle with Roach, and you pound and pound and pound. And then all of a sudden you pull it out of his belly, and Peyton Powers shows his quickness and some great running ability around the left side. Got into the left corner of the end zone for 6.
Wow. Devin Pratt, he's going to kick it. The extra point, that is. Here's the snap back. The hold down. Kick is up, and the kick is good. 38-24. Columbus leads with 7:12 to go in the game. We're back in 1 minute on Daily Dodge TV.
The Spartans have arrived. Spartan Flooring is here to serve with prices from another time. Get the lowest prices anywhere on name brand carpet and LVP. Save hundreds or more per room without sacrificing the quality. Spartan Flooring makes designing easy with a carefully curated selection tailored to local paint colors and wood stains. Whether you're sprucing up a house to sell or settling in for the next 20 years, get the best prices in town. Call, text, or email to schedule a free, no cost, no obligation measurement and assessment. Visit SpartanFloorings.com and prepare to be floored.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stop in and see everything that our store has to offer. We built it just for you. We have mattresses, box springs, power bases, bedroom sets, furniture, living room sets, dining sets, everything that you would need to complete your entire home. We've got our interest-free financing and a really great local staff here to help you. So you've got all local people here to help you out from start to finish for anything that you would need. So stop in, shop local, and save big with us.
And on the return, out to the 26-yard line goes Dylan Brinkman. And Lake Mills will get it back now, trailing 38-24 on the Gruber Law Office's scoreboard. Ben Liverseed sent another message to me. He says, "You are correct. Class of 2002." Says, "I'm cousins to good past Cardinals sports players Kelly and Sam, also same year as friend Joe Zander, too."
Yeah, we haven't heard from Joe.
We haven't heard from Joe. What the heck's he up to tonight?
World?
That guy, he never leaves us alone during a broadcast tonight. He's
Jared
he's
Fox.
MIA.
We haven't heard
First
from
and
Jared
10.
either.
No, we haven't. From the 27. Throw, and it is incomplete. Intended for Ethan Glenecki. Not that I'm not loving that we're not getting bothered by Joe, but I mean, I'm just teasing. I really am. Let's see what we have here. Go Cardinals, watching from Iron Ridge. That's Brandon Jacob, Columbus High School class of 2005. More alums checking in. Thank you for the email. 2nd and 10. Lake Mills on their own 27. Down 2 scores. 6:59 to go in the game. This is Woline throwing near side, caught near the 30, and getting tripped up was Rudebush, the Yale commit. And there is an injured player down now for Lake Mills. That is Habich, actually. No, Habich is getting up, but he is limping a little bit. And, he's starting to head off under his own power. That's a good sign. Rudebush we had a couple players that were down there and slow to get up, and Rudebush now walking off as well with was a trainer or assistant coach there. But 3rd and 7. Got another email here. I'll get to that in just a moment. 3rd and 7. L-Cats on their own 30. Faking the handoff, Woline. Throwing. Intercepted! At the 35, to the 30. 25. 20. Down to the 15. That's Syme. Caleb Syme with the interception of Woline. And Columbus with the ball deep in L-Cats territory. 6:22 to go. Cardinals lead by 14.
First turnover of the night, Mike. We've talked about it a couple of times previously. And this was a big one right here. Let's face it, Woline had to, start to, try to force it in a little bit. And that was the case right there. Syme with a great anticipation and picked it off nicely.
About a 20-yard return, and it's 1st and 10. Cardinals on the Lake Mills 15-yard line. Give to Roach through a hole. 15, 10. Makes a tackle. 5. Touchdown, Columbus. Connor Roach, number 5 on the night. A 15-yarder with 6:15 to go. 44-24 Columbus.
Well, I got him just breaking the 300-yard mark at 3:01 in 23 carries.
Absolutely phenomenal. And now the extra point attempt for Pratt. Kick is up. It's good. 45-24. Cardinals lead the Elcats on the Gruber Law Office's scoreboard with 6:15 to go. We're back in 1 minute. Daily Dodge TV.
White Construction is cheering on our student athletes in the community, and they want you on their winning team too. They're expanding and looking for passionate individuals who want to build their future as a team. Join a company that values teamwork, excellence, and community spirit. They're now hiring for multiple positions around Wisconsin, including general labor, fieldwork, and heavy equipment operators. Visit congruix.com to apply today and step up to the plate with White Construction. Let's build something great together.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
And we are back. Lake Mills with a return out to the 26-yard line. First and 10 Elcats, but right now they are down 45-24. This email says it's Brian from Delafield rooting on the Elcats and Mason Flood, celebrating Grandma's birthday in Fort Myers, Florida by the pool, watching the game. How about that, huh?
That's almost mean. That's almost mean. By the pool.
By the pool?
And it's chilly in here right now.
Well, it's chilly here, but not everywhere on planet Earth, that's for sure. Sports at dailydodge.com. You can check in before the end of the game. First and 10 from the 26, and the give. Got to see who that was. That was Colt. Is this 13? Spiegelhoff. Colton Spiegelhoff. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. I apologize if I'm not. That was his first touch of the night, and it's a loss of 1, 2nd and 11 with 5:44 to go. On 2nd and 11, it'll be trips to the left, or the right, I should say. Trips to the right, my left, your right. And the give, that is Spiegelhoff out across the 30 to about the 35. Kaminsky on the tackle, but a first down for Lake Mills. We just got an email from you-know-who. Joe Zander checked in. Hey, friends, sorry I haven't emailed all night. It says, been taking the game in and forgotten my headphones, so I'll have to tune in later tonight to listen to some of the best in the business. Well, Aiden is really the best in the business. Keep up the great work. That's from our friend Joe Zander, who we were teasing mercilessly a little while ago. He purposely forgot his headphones so he didn't have to listen to us. First and 10. And that one, play is blown dead. There were flags all over the place coming out as that ball was snapped and the play was blown dead. There were at least 3 flags that came out. So a penalty will back up the Elcats. I didn't see that. Was it another juggling act by the White Hat?
I didn't watch, Mike. Sorry. Missed that highlight.
I tell you, up until just the last couple of minutes here, this game had been really tight, and now it's 45-24 Columbus. First and 15 Elcats on their own 32. Spiegelhoff, boy, runs into a big pile of red jerseys. Gets pushed back near the 33-yard line. He did manage to pick up a yard, maybe two. Second and about 13 from the 34-yard line. We're down to under 4 minutes left in this contest. On 2nd and 14. 3 receivers near side. Handoff, Spiegel up, breaks the tackle. 35-40, and he's taken down by Roach. Connor Roach tackles Spiegelhoff.
Game 8.
8-yard pickup, and it'll be a 3rd down and about maybe, 4 to go? A little less than that. Clock continuing to tick away, though. 21-16 Lake Mills at half. And in this third quarter, or this second half, I should say, second half, as the snap, Moline hands it off, and boy, just not much happening on the left side. Spiegelhoff maybe picked up a yard. Columbus has outscored Lake Mills in the second half 29-3. 29-3. Eerily similar to that Packers game against the Vikings last week. I was there. I saw that game. 4th and 4. And they were about to punt it, snapped it back to Levake, and the play was blown dead. And now they wind her up. So Levake to punt, Cowell back deep for the Cards. High floater, it's a good one. It's going to go into the end zone, I believe. Oh, it dies! Right at the goal line, just shy of it. Oh my goodness. That ball, I thought for sure it was in the end zone, and it dies inside the 1.
That looked like one of your sand wedges.
It didn't it?
With a Titleist Pro V1, Mike. You know, the backspin and the compression that you get on those shots is amazing.
2:28 to go. 45-24 Columbus over Lake Mills on the Gruber Law Office's scoreboard. 1st and 10 Columbus at the half-yard line, their own half-yard line. Let's see what they do here.
They got 13 players.
Yeah, well, that's not going to work,
Mills
is it?
has 13 count.
Yeah,
13
they're
players.
on the power play. Hockey season is starting here in a couple of days. So, well, we hope you've enjoyed this one, folks. It's been an outstanding game. This email says, cheering on our Columbus Cardinals and wanting a win. Connor Roach is an awesome back, so fast. Owen Hacht is great, too. So excited. Aunt Ann and Uncle Bill from Green Valley, Arizona. We appreciate all of you who have been tuned in tonight. Thank you for those that sent emails to us here in the booth. And even though Columbus is less than 2.5 minutes away from another victory, this Lake Mills team has impressed me here tonight tremendously. And this is a team that's going to be a force to be reckoned with here down the stretch and into the postseason. Tyler Huber and his staff, they've done a great job. And they're a relatively young team. There are a lot of sophomores on this team, but these are talented sophomores. Hats off to Coach Huber and Lake Mills. All right, 1st and 10 Cardinals from their own half-yard line. Out of the gun in the end zone is Powers. Gives it to Roach, and look at this.
Oh, my gosh.
10, 15, out near the 20. Well, he's got some breathing room now. Do the Cardinals. Connor Roach with about a 20-yard pickup. to give them breathing room. Who else, right?
Well, he comes out to a rousing applause.
He does, yep. And his night is done. They actually marked it at the 17, so.
Oh,
but
pardon me.
But no, that's
minus,
I mean, yeah, I mean,
minus 3.
Take 3 off that total. Under 2 minutes to go. 1st and 10 Cardinals from their own 17. And they're in no hurry with the big lead, 21-point lead. Hand off, Cowell. And he got to the 20. So a gain of 3, 2nd and 7 coming up. Clock ticking now with 90 seconds left. Well, this game was as advertised. It's contrasting styles as we talked about, but this was a doozy. 70 seconds left. Columbus just letting a lot of that time tick away. And there's a knee. One more ought to do it as we're under a minute. And you hear the fans in front of us on the home side of the field cheering and standing. The student section has been standing the entire night. But the rest of the fans now joining them. And Columbus here in about 35 seconds will be 7-0 and in first place all by themselves in the Capitol as the knee is taken and they won't have to snap it again. Impressive come from behind victory for the Cardinals, who remain unbeaten on the season. The number 2 team in the D4 Wisp Sports Coaches poll goes to 7-0 and now 5-0 in conference as the clock hits zeros. Final score on the Gruber Law Office's scoreboard: Columbus 45, Lake Mills 24. Congratulations to Columbus and Lake Mills. Wow, nothing to be sorry about. It's a tough loss, no doubt, but this Lake Mills team is for real. They dropped to 6-1, and that's 6-1 overall, 3-1 in the league. But what a talented team this is, and they're a young team. And you better be ready if you've got them on the schedule coming up. All right, 45-24 your final. We'll step aside. We'll take a 3-minute break. We'll come back, and we'll wrap it up with our postgame show right after this on Daily Dodge TV.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
Are you ready to score big on home comfort? Cheer on our area athletes with McKinstry's Home Furnishings. From plush recliners to luxurious sofas, stylish bedroom sets to cozy area rugs, and all the accessories you need to make your home a winner. Whether you're outfitting your man cave or upgrading your living room with MVP style, McKinstry's has you covered. Game on with McKinstry's Home Furnishings, where winning starts at home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your auto owner's insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam.
Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you. Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
Welcome back to Fireman's Park in Columbus. Mike Tronson, Tim Haldeman on the postgame show. Your final score tonight in this Capital Conference Clash of the Titans. Columbus with a 45-24 victory over Lake Mills. Cardinals now 7-0 overall, 5-0 in Capital Conference play. They've got first place all to themselves. Lake Mills still having a great season. L-Cats are 6-1 now with a 3-1 conference mark. We mentioned it. Lake Mills had the 21-16 lead at halftime, but Columbus outscores the L-Cats 29-3 after halftime.
And Mike, they gained in the second half nearly 260 yards on offense. And let's face it, needless to say, pretty good option running the football tonight. Kid by the name of Connor Roach. I got him for 24 carries for 318 yards, and I know he had 5 scores as well. Remarkable. You know, Columbus just keeps pounding out the backs, and I think they knew what they had in Connor Roach. I really think they did, because he's just been so good the last 2-3 years in backing up Brunel, and wow, the kid has got to be hurting right now. I mean, he had a rib problem from what we understand from the powers that be up here in the press box and coming into this ball game. So absolutely a remarkable performance tonight. Peyton Powers, 1 touchdown running tonight. 2 carries for 30 yards on that 23-yard scamper that sort of put it away, very honestly. And Powers through the air tonight, 3 for 7 for a total of 22 yards. So a total of 392 net yards gained from scrimmage for the Cardinals tonight. For the very talented L-Cats from Lake Mills. And as you mentioned, they are going to be something to reckon with here in the next couple of years, no doubt about that. Quarterback position, Tyler Woline, just a sophomore. I got him 15 for 28 for 258 yards. Really held in check for the most part in the second half, as the L-Cats were held just to that 1 field goal on their opening drive in the second half. Defensively, Columbus held them to 121 yards gain on the ground in 29 carries. So a total net yards gained from scrimmage, 379 yards for the L-Cats tonight.
Well, we take a look at the second half scoring summary. As I mentioned, 21-16 L-Cats at the break. And as you mentioned, Tim, just a moment ago, on their first drive of the second half, they capped it off with a 38-yard field goal by Brock Levesque. That came with 8:55 left in the period, put them up 24-16. Well, that was the last time they would put points on the board in this game. It was all Columbus the rest of the way. With 8:34 left in the period, this was just a couple of seconds, 21 seconds as a matter of fact, after LeVake's field goal, Connor Roach ripped off a 65-yard touchdown run, and he also added a 2-point conversion to make it a tie ball game, 24-24. Then about 5 minutes later, Roach with a 67-yard touchdown run. This time the Cardinals kicked an extra point. It was 31-24 Cardinals with 3.5 to play in the third quarter. Flip ahead to the fourth with 7:12 to go. Peyton Powers with a 23-yard touchdown run. Extra point was good, 38-24 Columbus. And then final score a couple minutes later was 6:15 to go. Roach with his 5th touchdown of the game, a 15-yard run. Tack on an extra point, 45-24 Columbus. And that is your final tonight, 45-24 Cardinals with the come-from-behind win to stay unbeaten. And this was about as good as it gets. And we're still a couple of weeks from the playoffs, but this kind of had a playoff feel to it tonight with what was going on here.
Oh, guaranteed, Mike. And I think everybody knew it. Let's face it, Lodi has been played by both of these clubs, and they're the only other team in this conference that's going to come anywhere close to either one of these two clubs. So, yeah, this was the big one of the year, no doubt about it. Next week, Columbus out of conference, and Lake Mills with a couple of teams that are in the lower half of the division as well. So they're going to finish 5-1 in this Capital Conference. So I'll tell you what, they bring a lot to the table. They're gonna beat some people in the playoffs. I'll tell you that much right now. If they stay healthy, they've got some great talent, some skilled players that can really count up some big numbers in a hurry.
No doubt about it. No doubt. Well, this was so much fun that, you know what? Why don't we come back here next Friday and do it all over again? What do you think?
All right.
That's exactly what we're going to do, because our high school football game of the week here on Daily Dodge TV next Friday night, October 11th, is right back here at Fireman's Park, as Columbus will host Cedar Grove, Belgium in non-conference action. We'll be on the air with our pregame show around 6:40. Kickoff is at 7. Join Aiden, join Tim, join me, and a cast of thousands as we'll be here for that one. That is Columbus's next game. They will close out the regular season in 2 weeks with a game at Beloit Turner. Meanwhile, Lake Mills, they finish the season with a home game next week against Bigfoot before traveling to Clinton on October 18th. Oh, you know what we got to do here, Tim? We haven't picked it yet, but our Napleton 151 drive of the game. And there's obviously an awful lot of drives that we can choose from tonight. What would you say here? I mean, my goodness. I mean, take your pick, right? I mean,
I'm going to say, Mike, pardon me, I didn't think I was going to go on the air here again. Just grabbed a snack.
It's all right. He's eating his Twix bar. That's okay.
My supper. But anyway, I'm going to say Connor Roach immediately following the field goal.
I was thinking
to begin
the
the second half, and Connor Roach on a handoff from Peyton Powers, and 63 yards later?
65 yards. Yeah,
65 yards later. Connor Roach outraced everybody in the universe once again for 6. And, it was a quick drive, but, hey, Napleton has
one play.
Quick cards.
Yeah,
quick cards.
They do. That's our drive of the game, our Napleton 151 drive of the game. Tonight's game has been brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Columbus Family Dental, Hometown Glass and Improvement, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Kladowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Pizza Ranch of Beaver Dam, Park Village Shopping Center, Richards Insurance, Preferred Dental Partners, Napleton Chevy Buick GMC, Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly, Gruber Law Office, Beaver Dam Tire and Service, and Mayville Tire and Service, Air Care, Jerry's BP, Silica for your home, Moraine Park Technical College, Gardner Manufacturing, and Spartan Flooring. 45-24, Columbus a winner over Lake Mills. And Tim, always a pleasure.
Thank you. And I'm just wondering, does Pizza Ranch deliver to Columbus?
I don't know. That might be a little out of their range.
You think so?
There.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
pushing the envelope just a little bit too much, you think?
Probably.
Yeah,
I could be wrong, but yeah.
But you know those higher ups over there, don't you?
Yes, I do. I know a few of them. Yeah,
often.
absolutely.
All right. Well, Wade and Ladrin, they get.
We are not
know.
Wade and Ladrin.
Oh,
we are not Wade and Ladrin.
Here we go again.
And thank goodness for that. All righty, that's good.
Whoa, that's
on that note, that's going to cost me. That's going to get back to those two. That's going to wrap it up. Aiden Voigt, thank you very much for all the work.
You're the man, Aiden.
He
Great
is.
job, bud.
He is a true trooper
He is
here.
a
And
trooper,
happy anniversary
exactly.
to your parents there
Yep,
again.
yep.
The Voigts, happy 21st. And for Tim Haldeman, Mike Tronston saying so long from Fireman's Park in Columbus. Have a pleasant evening. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll talk to you again next week. This has been a Daily